feeder, come back around on XFM 104.9. You're listening to Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, I'm with him as well, Steve Merchant.
I was thinking of dropping that.
What?
I was thinking of dropping that, just going, because it's just too, that's all that. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Stephen Merchant and Karl Pilkington too. I mean, get to the music, so it's, hi, I'm Ricky Gervais, this is XFM.
Sure.
Here's Radiohead. Yeah. They'll come out, that was Radio on XFM, I'm Ricky Gervais. Tony Blair, what's he all about?
Yeah.
That sort of...
Snappier.
Fast, because I quite, on a serious note, and you've always been saying it, I listened to an old show, because when Karl was compiling those things, I listened to an old show, and I listened to me, and I'm really concentrating now, because I sounded like the most inarticulate, brain-damaged older drunk I have ever heard given a show.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shocked. Not finishing sentences, leaving out words, slurring, just doing noises that you understand because you know me.
Yeah.
So I'm really going to make an effort for the listener.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it? You're gonna give up after about 3
But I
records.
thought you were joking. And I thought it was like, oh, he's taking it there. Did it then, you see?
Again, I don't quite know what that sentence meant.
No, but...
Well, of course, I've got also your body language and your facial gestures, but obviously the listeners have got nothing else. They've just got the voice. They've just got the voice for it. That's all they've got. That's all they can rely on.
Yeah.
And when Karl Pilkington is the man holding the show together...
When he's the
that's
most
quite damning.
articulate.
Exactly. Exactly.
How did I come across?
You came across as lovely. I mean, I did an interview yesterday, right? And I was trying to describe you to this journalist, and I was going, it's like a cat can talk. Because the things you say, I just want to know what your world is. You know when a cat comes in, you go, where have you been? And it looks as you're like, you know, it can nearly understand you, and you went, oh, I wonder, I'd love to know what that cat thinks. And with you, it's almost like we've got one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like that?
You can also lick your own testicles, I think, can you? So, yeah.
Should we play the Doves? Doves, Caught by the River on XFM 104.9. You're listening to Ricky Gervais. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday.
Were you asked to appear on Celebrity Fat Club?
No, no.
Was there
I
any?
wasn't.
Was there? Seriously, they didn't invite?
No,
you?
I don't think they did. I knew about it, and I was waiting for the call, and I was going to be insulted, but it didn't come.
Didn't come.
It didn't.
How
come.
much are you looking forward to it? I'm quite excited about it.
I
really
am
am
excited to it. Yeah.
I don't know if people know. Are you aware of this, Karl? This is this Celebrity Fat Club. It's a new one of those reality shows. It's 10 celebrities, I think. They're all overweight, and they've got to lose weight over the course of the series.
And they're celebrities.
And they're celebrities.
That's why they've called it that.
Celebrity Fat Club.
So who have they got?
Well, I'm very excited because one of them is, you know, that guy who was in Pop Idol but didn't win in the end, that really big fat guy, Rick Waller, Fats Waller, as I call him. And I was reading about him on the web earlier. It says he's been told to lose 17 stone because they reckon he might be dead by the age of 40 if he doesn't lose weight. Seriously.
How old is he now?
I don't know how old he is. He's only in his 20s, isn't he?
Well, that's still a good
But
20 years of cake eating.
it says he was shocked to find he weighed 31 stone when he stepped on the scales at the start of the show.
31 stone.
31 stone. But I love
That's
the fact.
really big.
I like the fact it says he was shocked to find he weighed it.
Yeah.
I had no inclination.
I kept my eye off the ball. There, didn't I?
Exactly.
That must be all those breakfasts.
I haven't stood on the scales for years, and I didn't know how much I weighed. Rick told the Sun.
31 stone, right? That is having a man on your back and carrying a man in your arm. Just basically two men are going everywhere.
It is obscene because he looks. Have you seen him? He looks like one of those people who's wearing one of those inflatable sumo outfits.
Yeah.
He's just a little head and like a sort of. Oh,
We're not having a go at fat people.
I'm having a go at him, Rick.
No, because it might be glandular. It's not. It's greed.
Exactly.
Do you know what? This is true. When I did that Room 101, and I did one they cut out completely. I don't think I'd cut it out on taste. I think it was just too long. And one of the ones I put in was fat people who say it's glandular, right? And they'd done the research, and 2% of obese people can claim it's glandular. The rest, they just eat too much.
But the thing about Waller is he was going on the telly going, it's good, what a wonderful role model I am for people who don't conform to the usual pop star sort of stereotype. No, you're not a role model for anyone. You are a fat pig of a man. I'm sorry, but you are... No, Rick,
but
be honest with you, it is obscene.
It's not his weight that disturbs me more, it's his gums.
Well...
They're horrible. They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Haven't they? They have been through a lot.
The weight does concern me slightly. Do you remember when he did his version of I Will Always Love You?
Yeah, but
I thought he was just singing about like a buffet or something.
yeah, outside the chip shop.
Yeah.
Go away, Mr. Waller.
Yeah.
Do people-
Just let me watch the kebab rotate once more.
No. Can I lick the fat off the floor? No, you can't. I just imagine those people who run all-you-can-eat buffets, when they hear him coming, they shut the door.
It's like it's one of those 1920s speakeasy. The front changes into like a laundrette. Just move on, Fats. It's not. I can smell chip fat. No. Move on you go.
But, I mean, we're not Olympic fat Brits. They are also fat. 31 stone is sort of, quite big. But the American, that one, did you see that one? Seriously, we talked about it before. That one on Jerry Springer. And he was 75 stone. Did you see
75 stone?
He was in his bed. Honestly, it looked like a, I don't know, sort of molten lava in his bed. And it was actually sad, and I was really sad, because he was, he was in tears, and he was going, this is it, I'm going to do it. And Jerry Springer took the wall down, and they got him, to get him in a special ambulance and everything. But my point is this, right? When he got to, say, 50 stones, didn't he go, that's a lot, innit?
I gotta be careful.
For a human.
Exactly.
For someone that lives on land.
Yeah.
That is,
exactly.
that is, I'll tell you, the fact is they have to have special weighing equipment, so wasn't that a clue?
That must have been.
The fact they had to get in someone from next door to lift up a bit to tell him how much he weighed.
Yeah, the fact that he featured on the Ordnance Survey map should have been a clue. That
We've given you your own man.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Stop
eating.
Oh,
Fat. Always amazing to hear that, isn't it, Rich?
It's
Sugar.
fantastic. It's
I
such
can't
a
change your mind.
great tune.
I was listening to Copper Blue, the album from which I was
Yeah.
taken again. It's just fantastic.
Old
it really
Mouldy.
was. Old Mouldy.
Mouldy old dough, as I call him.
Exactly, Bob.
You've got a real problem with Rick Waller, haven't you?
I just,
And
he
probably
turns my stomach.
I know, but don't...
Because he's
don't say
arrogant
that.
as well, though.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Don't explain to people that...
No, he is a bit arrogant.
It's his whole thing, that it's the whole package, so to speak, that you don't
Well,
like.
there's another thing in this quote, because
It's not just the fact that he eats too much.
He tried apparently to lose some weight, and he said the first month I lost 11 pounds, the next I lost a stone, but in the third my body did somersaults and I put on 9 pounds. I had a slip up. I can't say when, why, or how, but it just sneaked up on me.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Don't believe it just sneaked up on
That
him.
body's never done a somersault in its life.
No, it just sneaked up on him.
Me, yeah.
It was the cakes again.
Yeah.
It was the same old cakes as before. It was exactly the same problem.
Sleep eating.
Yeah.
It's called.
It was the KFC bucket again. It was the family-sized KFC bucket for breakfast.
Dear. Poor man. The other thing is that I don't think that's a very good shock tactic for a doctor to tell a 20-something, well, to be honest, you've got 20 years to live.
Yeah.
That's not...
Doesn't mean
and
anything
when
when
I
you're
was 20, the thought of dying at 40 was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't want to live to 40. I
Yeah.
just thought, oh, what can you do when you're 40?
Yeah.
Just laying around doing nothing.
Eating cheese. And then you got there, and you discovered...
No, but someone sent me...
dream came true.
Sophie here sent me something, and she said, I realise you're not Graham Norton, but I had to send you this. And she sent me the top of a little cream cheesy thing, and it's the brand name is Gervais.
Oh, God, that is... Have you been... They've named a cheese after you.
I think it's a big French company, and this is from the Czech Republic. It's all over Europe, and so it
That would
shows-
be a dream come true, wouldn't it, if they named a cheese after you?
No, I think it's probably probably and so I've cheeses in my blood.
Sure.
Quite
It
literally.
literally is, yeah. Another heavy Friday night, was it?
It comes out of pores like those Play-Doh things. I can squeeze out different shapes.
Jane, bring the Stilton in. It's Friday night. Oh,
This
man
isn't
alive.
fried.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we can't really have a go at Rick Waller. I eat too much, but
But you're not
exercise.
big. I mean, one of the other contestants on the Fat Club, Celebrity
is,
Fat
isn't
Club,
it?
is another one is Jono Coleman.
Oh, we love John.
Now, Jono, I don't know, you know Jono, he's that guy who does, he used to be on TV, and I think he does a breakfast show on a rival station, doesn't he?
He's happy, isn't he?
He's so true, and he's a really nice bloke, Jono, but...
It's funny because he does a breakfast show on Heart, which is wrecking his own. There's a bit of irony.
Oh, I love Karl.
Thanks, Karl.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love you.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's good.
But we've met Jono a couple of times. We saw him at a couple of, not wishing to say not to show off, but a couple of awards dues.
Yeah,
And-
that's showing off.
but
Like
there-
people would have seen dead there.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
we went to one where everyone was in like tuxedos or suits
yeah.
and ties. Not Jono. Jono was wearing a pair of Bermuda shorts,
Big Bermuda
and a
shorts,
Hawaiian
knee-length Bermuda
shirt.
shorts with just these little...
But I saw him again another time,
feet.
and he had shorts on at
Yeah.
a similar event, and I've seen him since in the street, and he's all. I'm wondering if he can wear trousers. I don't think he can actually wear trousers. I don't know if there's a medical reason for that, whether he's just his
No,
legs are too fat.
I think the material is a waste of money. I think it's just
Yeah.
that you can get shorts that big and they're comfortable, and You know, I mean, to be quite honest, I don't want to squeeze into a tuxedo anyway. So if you can go, I'd love to turn up to those things in Bermuda shorts.
Well, of course.
Flip-flops. You know,
But do you think he started off by wearing, maybe he just had the upper half was a tuxedo with the tie and
then the
everything,
shorts for
and the
comfort.
shorts underneath, and he would just have to come in, kind of sneak behind, you know, a sideboard.
Potted plants.
Or a potted plant, or bring his kids ahead of him.
Yeah.
You know,
And then
you are
just
wearing
go-
trousers, aren't you?
You're
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
trousers. Of course I am, yeah.
In you go.
Kids move a bit. Well, no, just leave the,
Exactly.
of course I'm wearing trousers. Why
Of
would
course
I?
I'm wearing
And then he
trousers.
just thought, oh, this isn't fooling anyone.
So now I'm going to make a wacky effort to sort of, you know,
The next
excuse
zone
it.
is, I've heard he's going in a grass skirt and a garland around his, and he's gonna come in limboing.
But you did ask if you could go to the BAFTAs in a dressing gown, didn't you?
Just
So,
for
I mean,
ease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Come on.
right, is this talking about diets and stuff, right?
Go on.
They've come up with a drug that they tested it out on a mouse, right? They said, you know, it's a problem that weight is a big issue in the world, and, you know, a lot of people are depressed, and that probably like Rick Waller.
Well, I'm
right?
depressed looking at Rick Waller.
Well, you know,
Oh.
I mean, you could sort out Rick by, you know, Jono is an old man, he's got loads of money.
He's not old.
No, but he's getting on a bit, right?
He's about
No, but
my
hang on a
age,
minute.
you-
What I mean is he does his own shopping, right? So I bet it's
Sorry.
hard.
What do you mean?
Because he's like, how old is he? 35. Right? He's got loads of money. He does his own shopping. So when he goes to the supermarket and he passes, you know, the sponge cake section, it must be tough when you've got loads of money to burn that you go, oh, just one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Look, we are getting close to libel here, I think.
No, but I'm saying how it is, because
Right.
I've tried, like, losing a little bit of weight.
Have you?
And it is difficult when you're in Waitrose and you see a little chocolate muffin and you think, well, one more and I'll do without...
Do you like a little chocolate muffin now and
Well,
again?
yeah, right.
Is that your favourite thing?
So the thing
a chocolate
is-
or
Let him
muffin?
finish his point.
So the thing is, right, now with Rick, he lives at home with his mum. So why doesn't his mum just say, I'm going to buy less this week, and if you eat it all, you're not getting any more?
Yeah.
That sort that
Does
out.
he
A
live with
short,
his mum?
sharp shot.
I bet he does. I bet he does. 'Cause
So
he-
you don't actually know if this is true or not.
No, but anyway, right? So this drug they've come up with...
They've tested this on mice, haven't they?
They've tested
No, I'm worried if they haven't tested it on mice. 'cause
Thank God for that.
It's definitely been tested on mice.
Definitely.
They fed a mouse a load of cake,
Yeah.
right? And it went a little bit chubby, and they said, right, stop a minute. And then they gave it this drug that makes you lose weight.
Yeah.
And its weight went down, but the only bad side effect was its eyes were popping out.
Well, that seems to be fine then. Let's give it to Jono. There doesn't seem to be any problem.
Oh,
with that.
let's yeah, Rick
It's
should get some
I
of that.
love. Yeah, Struth, Doc, look at these. Oh, Jesus, Jono, your eyes are popping out. That happened to the mice. Sorry? That happened to the mice.
But what would you
do you mean?
That's the option.
What do you mean that's the option?
So I love the fact that your choice is either be like a fat, happy man who has the odd sponge cake, or a stick man with eyes on stalks. I mean, Steve's chosen that.
All right, calm down.
sorry,
I thought we were
mate.
slagging off Rick Waller and
Sorry,
fat
mate.
people.
Sorry,
Let's
mate,
have a go
I-
at the fat people before we start
sorry.
on me, really.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I
You
forgot.
know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
Because I got some issues, and body issues, you
I know.
But I mean, Rick Waller's grotesque, you know.
Yeah, sorry about
I'm
that.
just a little bit weird. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, should we play a song and?
Well, I'm
sort
just
of-
a little bit offended. That's upsetting. That's upsetting.
Vines out of the way on XFM 104.9. You're listening to the Ricky Gervais Show.
With Steve Merchant and
We've
Karl
got
Pilkington.
to try and get on though. Because
got
there's
time
not
for that.
enough. No, not enough time. Let's bang on. Let's do some observations. Some
Yeah.
satirical.
Take a sideways look at the week's news.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Who's the fattest person you know, Karl? Is it an issue for you? Are you concerned about fat people?
Only if I'm travelling somewhere and there's one sat next to you. That
Yeah.
can be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Ricky pointed out a few months ago when I went away, we were talking about plane journeys, and you were saying how it's a bit out of order. When you go on holiday, right, you take your suitcase with you. This is all
Was
right.
I
it's
saying
a
this
good-
on air though? Is my question? Because there's a reason I don't say things.
No,
on air
But
sometimes.
I think you've got a good point. It made me think.
Oh no, I know what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's sort of like if you're not allowed to carry hand baggage on because you're a few pounds overweight, but there's a bloke behind you who weighs 10 stone more than you.
Yeah.
Surely the whole package should be weighed.
Yeah.
Like you and your baggage.
Absolutely.
Can
He
be
should have- he should
30
have a carrier
stone.
bag, and
So
that's-
I can take on a Labrador and a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
He can take on a towelette
Yeah. Yeah.
to wipe
Absolutely.
his brow.
Yeah. His sweaty, fatty brow.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely right.
So
And that does
yeah.
wind you up, does it?
But I don't. That's the only time. I mean, people can't help it. We don't want to like come across as if we're just having a go at people who've got.
But they can help it. This is what we're saying.
No, but
No,
that's a
because-
little bit.
But I'm talking about obesity. I'm not talking about people who are overweight or have got a problem with eating and so on. I'm talking about people who are obese, because that seems to me to be an indulgence. I mean, I read some statistic.
Well, God, if we're getting serious, it is a problem, isn't it? Because it's an eating disorder. So what's terrible is laziness and kidding yourself. But the people who have genuinely got a problem.
But it's a
as big
genuine
problem as
concern for apparently
anorexia
for the future of our children. Apparently, it genuinely is.
Yeah.
Apparently, it costs. I was reading some statistic that it costs something like. America, it costs them like $119 billion a year or something.
But that's not what
because of
people are
obesity.
starving, because fat people are eating all the food.
I'm not
There's still
saying
enough
people are
left.
starving because of fat people.
Oh, you mean?
I'm saying that I'm saying it's a concern.
Oh,
I don't
we
mean that.
meant we'll soon have kids and they're hungry because next door's ate all the food.
No, I just mean
Sorry.
that apparently because exercise now, people aren't taking up exercise, kids aren't
Right.
taking up exercise, that we will all be obese in years to come. Not all obese, but
Yeah.
there'll be a big obesity
Well, I
problem.
suppose the natural state for the mammals, we crave fat. We literally crave fat for hard times. But now there are no.
Well, you're all
hard
sat in
times.
offices
But
typing away.
But our body hasn't evolved
Yeah.
to take our social input in. So we still act like mammals, and we eat and we crave it, and we like to store fat.
Yeah.
That's why we have to go jogging, because we don't hunt, we don't do anything. So it's not really their fault. I mean, it is about willpower and sort of like, you know, self. Hate
But in
all
years
that,
to come, we'll have just pictures, like kids will just have pictures of, they won't have NSYNC on the wall, it'll be like sumo wrestlers.
Oh,
Or,
God. You know sumo wrestlers? I saw this thing about sumo wrestlers. Because they're athletes. They go into this thing because it's a big honour to be a sumo. It's actually
Really?
true, right? Yeah, absolutely true.
Yeah.
So you'd go along and you'd be 9 stone, and they have doctors there, so you have to eat to get big. Right? And this doctor was interviewed, Japanese doctor, and he's going, you know, it is against, you'd think it's against the Hippocratic Oath, but whereas they do it anyway, I do it healthily, so he gives them diets of like, 10 pounds of rice, 9 pounds of fish and things like that, and they get up, but now, because it's such an honour, it's almost a spiritual thing to be a great sumo and that, they have apprentices willing to, you know, like when you're an apprentice, say, runner or something, you have to make the coffee, and or when you're working an apprentice in the studio, you have to clean the floor and stuff. Do you know what apprentice sumo's job is?
an apprentice sumo. Go on.
They wipe the sumo wrestler's arse because they can't reach. They literally can't reach.
Rubbish.
Right. We'll give out the
Who's
phone number.
taking that up as a profession?
I know. I imagine that. I'd love to be a sumo wrestler. It's a great honour, and I'd love to work under you.
Sure.
Sure. So what will I do? Start press-ups first?
There'll be some press-ups, yeah.
Okay,
There
yeah.
will be
What,
some
shall I get
press-ups.
into the gym now and...
No, don't before you rush off.
Go on.
You
I'm
will-
starving.
No, I can understand that.
Go on.
Would you mind wiping my arse? Because
Right.
I've just...
You can't reach?
No, I can't get the arms back there. Can't get them down
Okay.
there. So, and but I'll be honest with you, a lot of this Oriental food, it doesn't sit well with me.
So
it goes straight through me, to be honest.
So it's quite messy?
It's quite messy down there. It's
Right,
quite runny.
okay,
So be
okay.
careful.
Okay.
You
No, it's a
wear
great
some gloves.
honour.
If you want to wear gloves, wear
I
gloves.
don't want to wear gloves. It's an honour.
It's an honour.
This apprenticeship is 2 years, isn't it?
You're not going to take my faeces and salad, are you, as souvenirs or
No,
something?
no,
'Cause it is,
I'll be mainly getting fat myself.
Sure.
Wiping your ass.
Yeah.
Great honour.
Yeah, no, good. Well,
Great
no.
honour.
Not
If
at
someone
all.
could call in and verify that. Look, Karl, look at Karl looking at us like we've just said the worst thing ever. You
This
say
is
things
true,
like,
apparently.
makes your eyes pop out and put in Forrest Gump in a wheelie bin. Don't look
How
at
did-
us like that. We're talking cultural science here and wiping arses.
Yeah.
So, play a record.
Yeah, it's lowbrow and it's highbrow at the same time, Carl. That's an incredible picture.
Oh, this is for all you people who like the odd cake. This is Bowie and Sweet Thing. Do you like that?
Nice.
Sweet Thing. David Bowie.
Beautiful.
Amazing, off Diamond Dogs.
Absolutely.
We went to see him in the week, didn't we?
We did indeed, yeah, this little
Very
exclusive
tiny
gig that
little
Jonathan
gig,
Ross put there
100
for us.
people.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely to see him.
Yeah, lovely to see him again.
Lovely to see Dave again.
Yeah.
No, he's looking good.
He looks great, doesn't he?
He was. Yeah. Was he bisexual? Sorry, I don't know why I'm running out.
Sorry, at the gig?
No. It's just a fact because I know he's married now, isn't he, with a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
But there was some sort of.
Oh, I think, possibly, I don't know, I wouldn't want to...
These pop stars, they dabble with anything, don't they? I suppose. Try anything once, don't they? These rock and roll stars.
But, yeah, so, if anyone knows the truth behind
Yeah,
sumo...
well, how does sumo begin? Because that's what I've never understood how it began as a sport, because it's Do you know what I mean? Because they are so huge.
Well,
So
I reckon
it's not.
I reckon it was a fat bloke who was picking on a little skinny bloke, and the skinny bloke knew kung fu and so he goes, right, let's fight. And the fat bloke, no punching.
Yeah,
And what do you
yeah.
mean? He went, it's just leaning against each other.
Yeah,
And they went,
yeah.
well, you're bound to win. And then he went, right, I've won. He went,
Yeah.
bloke, okay.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And the fat
He
bloke
grabbed
said,
him. Are you wearing a nappy? Well, I'm pretty big. Yeah, I'm having
why?
problems now. I can't wipe my
I
arse.
can't wear a tuxedo. I just can't.
Exactly.
I just, that's the next step for John, who's been banned wearing a thong in public. So,
But seriously, if anyone knows how sumo began, I'm genuinely interested. Email maybe ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. Just because Karl, what are your thoughts? Where do you think it began? Because don't you think it's an odd sport? I mean, it is a weird.
They've always got nice hair. They seem to care about the hair a bit.
Sure.
So it's sort of nicely pinned back.
Yeah.
are you ever asked when people are doing like Sharma's Britain or people are doing like big
Historical programs.
they say, well, we'll ask Karl about this. He might have an opinion.
Yeah.
They've got.
I'd like to see you as a pundit, definitely, on those kind of on Newsnight.
It's
Yeah.
just that I think it's a funny one because the whole idea of sport is to keep fit,
Yeah.
and that's sort of, it's a bit
Yeah.
of an odd one, isn't it?
Well, it's the same as sort of like weightlifting. You have to go through all that all year to see if you can push up, something heavier than someone else. But you have to walk round in a golf buggy to for that one.
Yeah.
And take steroids and.
But
God
I
knows
mean,
what.
look, the other day, I don't do much sport. I think living in London, there's not that many areas you can go and. Actually, I'm probably wrong there.
Well, there's all the gyms and sports clubs
I'm
and stuff.
probably
Yeah.
wrong
And the
on that
parks
bit.
and the roads.
But look how excited I was going round to your place, Ricky, and you
Yeah.
had a little garden.
Yeah,
I haven't got a garden.
we played football, didn't we?
And we had a little. Well, I did.
No, you were rubbish. I beat you in penalties, 5-2, and then I beat you on knockout, I think 10-4,
No.
and he always makes an excuse. He goes, no, start again. We didn't say that. I'm cracking up.
Steve, have you seen Ricky play football?
No, I've not really seen either
Right,
of you play
It's
football.
not football. You sort of do it like. It's like when you get a cat and you chuck it some wool, you sort of jump on it and lie on top of it so you can't get it, and then sort of kick it with his feet, lying on the floor.
Really?
No, what I mean is, he fouled me, and I was on one
Are you
hand...
sure he didn't just collapse
Yeah, but
because
the-
of all the stress and the exercise?
That's the other thing. That's
He
the
just
other thing.
tumbled on the floor,
I lo-
Stilton poured out of his mouth.
I was too strong for him.
No.
I was too strong for you.
Yeah, but you didn't last long, did you? It was like if
I
football
didn't want
matches,
to last
if football
long.
matches went.
They
over-
just bring me on for the first 10 minutes.
Who suggested that you two play football? Did you suggest this, Rick? I
Yeah, we
can't
went round
believe
there. Yeah, we had to go football in the garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we do?
I just had a look at your salamander.
it. Right, is that euphemism or...? Because I know that when I first went round to your house, you used to show your genitals to people a lot more than you do now. You definitely used to do that. You used to think that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that you get to a certain age, men of a certain ilk
Yeah,
get to a certain age and just
got
start...
it out, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, when Ross came in, he did the same.
Yeah.
It's that weird...
Yeah, I suppose. I thought, oh, you've seen it
Childlike
now. I thought
mentality.
you've seen it. You weren't impressed the first time, to be
wasn't,
quite honest,
to be honest
Steve.
with you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's, it's
but,
nice, always nice.
it's
Always a treat to see.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you make of Ricky's place? What do you make of it?
Again, that's not a euphemism. It doesn't mean that I've got it's like a flat fish.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my place?
Yeah,
There it is.
It's all right. I mean,
You've seen better.
the pictures you've got on the wall. I'm not keen on the same sort of art as you are.
Right.
What
Have
sort
you
of art? Because yours is quite sort of modern art.
He's got this big bit of
Abstract.
canvas with just loads of dark colours on it.
Yeah.
It looks really miserable.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, it sort of brings the place down. If you're going to sell it, that woman on Channel 5, the house doctor, if she came round, she'd say, take that down, and you'll get double for it. It's just, I thought it was like a wall he was
Take that
testing.
down, get that salamander out, and just pop those back in your trousers.
yeah.
It was like he didn't know what sort of colour to use on the wall, so he's like been putting a little bit on. No, that's not good. I'll use like a bit of a darker colour.
Yeah.
And it's just loads of different.
Are you Brian Sewell? Because you're just saying.
So what kind of art do you like? I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I like
Athena.
I like Lowry.
Larry, the worst painter in the world. The most overrated.
You see, it depends. You're getting excited about
Rubbish.
your stuff you've got on. Lowry, right?
Yeah.
You can look at
He
his,
really is the Brian and Michael.
No.
Of the, well,
but it's real, isn't it? right?
What do you mean it's real?
It's real. You look at his picture and you see like little disabled people walking about. You see kids
That's not real, then.
playing with like footballs. You've got your dad coming home from work, working in the factory. Got a little dog barking. It's life, right? And you can look at it for like 10 minutes, go away, go and watch telly or something for a bit, go back to it, and you'll see different things in it.
Really?
Really? What is it, like one of those magic eyes?
You sure that's not a telly?
Yeah, you've been
sure-
looking out the window, Carl.
You sure you weren't watching When the Boat Comes In?
People will agree with me. It's better than your stuff that you buy.
This show started off slick.
Yeah.
We had something to say.
No, what are you talking about? We're now discussing art.
We were taking the big out of fat people, and now it's
And now
all-
you've taken it all highbrow, Carl.
Play a record. We'll come back to fatties. Badly Drawn Boy. Something to talk about on XFM 104.9. You're listening to Ricky Gervais.
Well, then the Steve Mitchell.
Well, let's just get on with the... We've already had a complaint.
Yeah.
Someone saying, your TV show's so good, why is your radio show so hard work, you useless fat...
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You can't please everyone, Carl. It's like Lowry. Some people like Lowry. Some people like that fella who did the dark painting for me.
Talking of emails, there was some guy. He hasn't mentioned
Larry's
his name, or maybe
rubbish.
his name's Steve. But he said that he was checking out the Office DVDs. DVD's going on sale, isn't it, soon? I think the video and the DVD of The Office are going on sale soon. But he was checking it out on Amazon, and he said that it says on there, and I did check it, double check it, that it includes some special frottage. Or special frottage.
Oh,
is that how it's
frottage.
correctly
That's
pronounced?
Is that mutual doing it to each
I
other?
think it's
or is it
sexual.
or is it the rubbing up against each other?
Yeah.
It's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
is
some
that
sort
what
of-
it is? It's where you rub up against
I
people?
don't know, it's something like that. Yeah.
But so there's some special frottage on there.
Yeah.
Look forward to that on the DVD.
I think they mean footage.
I'm imagining so.
If you're buying it for frottage, you are going to
Yeah,
be
you're gonna be
disappointed.
sorely disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to... That first hour then was about eating too much, wasn't it? I think we can...
That's essentially
put
what
that-
we talked about, yeah.
That is probably... you know, I read something interesting. You know, they've banned... I used to get the Guinness Book of Records every year from about the age of 10 onwards. And I went to the section, like, you know, the biggest, fattest, all that, right? And there used to be gluttony records. And it was like these ridiculously looking Texans and how many hamburgers they can eat. And, of course, it was just so dangerous. They've put it down to how many hamburgers you can eat in a minute now.
Yeah.
And so they've brought it down to things like 17. You
Yeah,
know, they still
yeah.
burst their stomach at hospital. But I remember I was watching the Big Brother when they had to break that record, you know, like eating sweet corn and balancing. I was thinking, who wants to beat that record?
Yeah.
Most of the records in the Guinness Book of Records exist because no one wants to contest them. There's one in there, a bloke there, had his picture taken with a milk bottle on his head, and it's the record for having a milk bottle on his head.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 days, I want to go, no one wants to beat that record. And there was one in there, this is amazing, this is absolutely true, right? Last year's Guinness Book of Records, it says, in Thailand in 1980, some sort of temple or ceremony, these incense burners fell over and I think crushed people or burnt people to death. 7 people died, and it's under the heading "Worst Joss Stick Disaster Ever." Do you reckon they're going to try and beat that one?
Oh, God.
There's a guy up north, right, who's he's in the Guinness Book of Records for being able to put a car, a little mini,
Up his arse.
on his head, right? And you think, oh, that's good, but without the engine in.
I know the fact that he puts this thing that still weighs like, 50 stones on his head, and you're going, boo.
Yeah.
What do you mean he puts the mini on his head?
He wears a little cap with a little bit of sponge on,
They all do up there.
and he picks up this mini,
Yeah, go on.
and it takes like 2 blokes to put it on his head, and then he walks around for about 10 seconds showing off, but it doesn't have the engine in it. So I mean, if you're going to do it,
Yeah. Go the whole hog is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
See, the reason I think he didn't do it with the engine in is because he couldn't, Carl.
we'll do a motorbike or something.
My mate went to see what's that circus that came to London? And that was in the Camden, and it's sort of like really weird sort of gothic thing.
Oh, right, yes, I
And
remember.
there's he said at one point this nude woman got into a jar. He went, but it was a big jar. He said it was a jar big enough for a woman.
Yeah.
People want to go, boo! But, get into a jam jar,
Exactly.
and, I'll be applauding. But it's a big jar.
That's a jar shaped like you.
I will get into a wardrobe. What, that big wardrobe? Yeah, I can get into that. No, I will get into the wardrobe.
I remember, I told you about this before, Rick. I was devastated I think it was a couple of years ago, when I read about that guy that won the world record for staying underground the longest. Right? What happened, right? He got in this box, and he was buried like 10 feet underground.
It was in a pub car park in Mansfield.
And the only way he could communicate, was through this tube that they had that went up to the surface, and he could talk to people, and I assume that was how he got oxygen. And it said that while he was down there, right, he began and ended a relationship with a woman. She was a passerby, she chatted to him, they start this relationship, and they ended it, right? Now, my point was, right, obviously, my luck with the ladies is not triumphant, and, I haven't got a girlfriend or whatever.
You're not Don Juan.
Well, exactly, Rick. And what I'm saying is, when you read that there's a man 10 feet underground pulling women through a tube, you've got to sit yourself down and ask yourself some very serious questions. I was a little bit, as you can imagine, a little bit upset
from
by that.
the Midlands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A little bit devastated.
Oh dear.
Really upset me.
Do you what is your method now of do you still throw little rocks at them and go, over here?
Yeah, there was a kid I remember at our school, Mark Johnson, when we were like 10 or something, and we were talking about Guinness Book of Records, and Mark Johnson went, yeah, I'm in the Guinness Book of Records. I thought, I'm intrigued. You're a 10-year-old. I said, go on. He went, no, does this qualify? Does this qualify? He claimed that he was in America once, and he went to see a baseball game, and supposedly that game was the world record for the number of people in an audience for a baseball game. It was like some massive stadium, and this was the most people ever.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't count.
And he claims he was there.
I don't reckon it was listed.
Well,
I don't reckon Mark Johnson got his name on that list.
Exactly.
Ross McWhirter would be going, well, that's the whole book.
But I think I remember him looking it up and going, there it is, I was there.
Yeah.
Does that count? I mean,
no, I don't.
I've done a similar thing. There was an ice hockey game in Manchester.
Sure.
And they filled it. It was the arena.
Yeah.
They had an ice hockey game, and I was part of it, but I wouldn't go around bragging.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Now you've brought it up, I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but you're not going to boast about it.
Nah.
You're not going to get a T-shirt made.
What's the best thing you've ever done?
I don't know.
Come on. What's the best thing you've ever done that we will go, did you really do that, Karl?
You see, it's weird, because I've been thinking about this quite a bit.
Of course you have.
Because I'm 30 on Monday.
Are you?
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to try and get presents, aren't you, from the listener?
No. But
I say listener.
Yeah.
But I kind of was thinking, have I had a good 30 years?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Karl, is this going to get a bit melancholy now?
Yeah.
Because we've been having a few laughs at the expense of fat people. I'm not sure we want you to bring it down now.
No. We've
just-
been having a jolly laugh about people who are morbidly obese.
It's
Yeah.
always when my girlfriend's working away, I always think about odd things,
Do you?
odd times.
Doesn't she leave you shiny things or videos in so you don't get too depressed and you can...
Well, last night when I sent you that text. That was...
Right.
Right, let's play a record. This sounds intriguing, because I'm worried
it
that
is
Karl's a
intriguing.
bit...
It's incredible. Right, play a record. Right, wait for this text that Karl sent me. All Along the Watchtower there by Jimi Hendrix.
Beautiful. Can I just say straight away, Rick, before you carry on, we've had some people emailing in about the origins of sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
But they've sort of cut and pasted a huge ream of information from the web. Thanks very much, but we need bullet points, or not. Don't bother. You're wasting our time, frankly, with any too many sentences, proper grammar. We're talking about Ricky Gervais here.
Yeah.
So
not that I'd read the bullet points either. You'd read them to
exactly,
me.
but your concentration would lapse so quickly that it just needs to be keywords. Arse, sumo, things like that.
Yes, arse wipe.
Yes, arse wipe sumo, correct.
Yeah, or maybe even a picture of someone wiping an arse with a tick next to it. If you could get words out.
If you could send through the origins of sumo wrestling in sort of diagram or sketch form, or in a kind of comic book, or one of those flick books. That just maybe draw a quick flick book, send that in.
But thank you very much.
But thanks for thinking of us.
I woke up this morning,
Feeling fine.
it's not a blues song, and I turned my phone on, and it was from Karl, and it went, "Forget it, I've made my mind up." And I thought,
Wow.
what is that? And I phoned
Forget
him.
it, I've made my mind.
Yeah, I went, "Karl, what is it?" He went, "Oh no, it's about the text I sent you last night." I went, "Well, what was it? I just got this text." He went, "Oh, I was just wondering, I was thinking last night." He said, "Supposing you had to have your hands removed,
Sure.
right?" And the doctor said, "Well, you can either have them stay like that with stumps, or I can sew feet there. What would you have?" And I was bleary-eyed, and I went, "The stumps." He went, "Yeah." I went, "All right." He went, "Yeah."
And then
And
what
that-
was his follow-up text to that?
And then I got the text, it was obviously before it, and it went, and it was like quite serious. What would you do if surgeon's not doing your hands? Would you have stumps or the feet, right? Now the way, when I said he's made his mind up, and I went the stumps, he went, "Yeah." I think secretly he decided on the feet, but was too embarrassed to tell me.
There's a little bit of what would you do? Because
But why did you think of this? Why did you think of this?
Girlfriend's
this come
away,
about?
right?
Yeah, no, that's not why you start thinking bizarre
I'll tell
surgery
you now,
devices.
right? I'll let you into my little mind, right? Last night, I had some beans on toast, right? She was away,
It's good already.
She was away, she had some beans on toast, she
Yeah.
went wild.
Yeah.
right? Now, I was stood up. I live on like on a high street, right? So I'm washing up. I'm looking out the window. First thing that had my attention is I can look into other people's flats, right?
Yeah.
And it was weird how all these different lives were going on. I was watching them, and everybody had the telly on and was watching Volcano, right? Which was on last night.
Right.
And I thought, oh, that's weird, right? I can see them all watching it. And it was like a little Chinese lad who was dancing around in some underpants.
Yeah.
And then there's a little old woman who lives downstairs who was reading a book, and she's always reading a book every night. And it's like, I have a better life than her. And then there's like some sort of bouncer who's always getting ready to go out late at night
Yeah.
with all the black on. He looks like a bouncer. So I was watching all this life going on. I thought,
Did you witness a murder while you were doing this?
Yeah.
it was like that sort of Sliver film where that bloke had loads of tellies watching
Yeah,
people's
sure.
lives. So that was going on in my mind. And then I was washing up, and I picked up the plate, and I thought, oh, it's amazing, isn't it? The human body, the way you can just sort of, I want to pick that up, and you do.
Yes.
And the way your hands work, right?
Yeah.
You've got 5 little digits, but it's just the right amount to do what
Yeah.
you've got to do, right? So I'm cleaning the plate.
Sorry, Karl. Stop. It's just the right amount. Might be one of the most genius things I've ever heard said. I would love David Attenborough to phone you up and say, "Karl, how do I word this about the evolution of the mammalian front limb?" Just go, we'll just say it's the right amount. Isn't it?
But it is.
It
one,
is,
One
of course
extra
it
would
is.
get in the way.
Yeah.
And one less would just make it that little bit more tricky when picking up a bit of a slippery dish.
Sure, or buying gloves. Yeah.
A slippery dish.
So then I was thinking, right, imagine like going to the doctors and he's saying, yeah, everything's all right, your heart's good and everything, but
Your art's good, what, your Larry's, or...
yeah, your heart, you're in good form and whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, it's good news. I had Giano in earlier. He's not looking good.
Yeah. I had Fats Waller.
But
yeah.
you're all right. But your hands need to come off.
Right. Blimey.
But
That's bad. Like, I'd get a second opinion initially.
But I better good news, I've got a nice pair of feet I can
Sure.
sort you out with.
Yeah.
And he puts them on, and then I was thinking, right, first of all, washing up, what would that be like? I thought,
Steve.
that'd be
It's
tricky.
right, yeah.
And then the second thing was, it'd probably ruin the sort of the shape of your jumper.
Because you had to keep putting the feet through there. Yeah.
And then I thought, but I could still cycle in
Okay.
to work.
You could run in.
Well, that's the thing.
You'd be really
Yeah.
fast.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I thought I could still cycle because I could balance, and then I thought, but the only thing is I probably couldn't pull the brakes. Because of the little short things.
Yeah.
And then, like you, I thought, but then again, you're running in half the time. So that's what was going on in last night.
Right.
That's what I was thinking about.
Did you
How
ever...
long did this take?
Well, how long does it take to wash up?
Right. Because I imagine you just being there for, like, all night.
Probably 25 minutes.
How long did the little Chinese fella dance for in his pants?
He's always doing it. Last night he was at it for like 10 minutes.
Just, yeah.
And his girlfriend never sits in the same room as him. She's always sat in the bedroom.
She's going, you dance in pants again, I go in next
Yeah.
door.
Well, she was in the bedroom. She's always in the bedroom, sat on the floor, on the mobile phone.
Right.
All the time, yeah. It's weird how people's lives are just like... It is like that Groundhog Day thing. It's like, you know, he's jumping about in his underpants. The old woman's sat there reading a book.
Yeah.
And that's what got me thinking about my life.
Do you think she ever
Are
goes...
you sure she's not dead? Every time you look down there, she's just flicking through it. She's just reading this book. The pages never turn. She never seems to finish it. She never moves from her chair.
Are you sure the Chinese
Her
girl's
cats
going...
are dead around her.
I'm going into next door again. That little
Yeah,
round-headed
the
fella's
smell.
looking in. He's looking in at me. The bouncer goes, "Don't worry, love, I'll go and beat him
That's-
up." But he's
that's
always
true.
getting ready.
That's true.
They see you staring at him, washing up, going, "I could have feet here," and they get
Yeah.
scared. The old woman's dead. Oh,
Carl,
dear.
can you tell us roughly which neighbourhood you live in, so that we know?
It's central.
Central, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, imagine if that little... Was he a Chinese fella, did you say?
Yeah.
Imagine if he was listening now. I'd love him to call in and explain his actions.
Well, he might be on some other radio station talking about a lad who's always washing up and looking at his hands in a mysterious way.
yeah.
So,
But do we know this doctor that would go, "Well, all right, Carl, you can either leave them as stumps or I've got a little pair of feet." Why? I mean, I told Jane this, and Jane went, "Is that the only choice? You could say, could I have some dead man's hands? Have you got any? Where do you get the feet from? Where do you get the feet from? Can I have? What would you rather have then? Human feet or monkey paws?"
well, I mean, that wasn't an option last night. That if the doctors said...
No, it
this
wasn't an option last night, but don't forget, it's in your head, Carl. This didn't happen.
No, but I'm just saying, at the time, that's all the doctor had to offer.
But you know, it's your head. You can go anywhere. No, it wasn't a real doctor to offer. It's in your head. You can go anywhere. You're not trapped.
Yeah, but if you can do anything, then you'd say, "We'll sort us out some other hands."
Fair point. Let's play a record.
So,
We gotta come back to this. Strokes, someday, XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais.
Lads, can I just stop you there straight
Right,
away? Because
listen.
the record finished before we'd finished chatting about what we're going to do
Well,
next.
we're gonna do Carl's stupid competition again. We're just trying to get the... I think that you...
What
you
are the
should just-
rules?
Right, I
Because
think
last
that-
week it was a shambles, Rick.
I know, it was too easy, that's
The
why.
week before, I should say.
I think people should phone up now and be held in the queue, and then he should have the clue. Otherwise, because people are just phone up when they know the answer or not.
But how is that entertaining to the listener?
It's not.
That's what I'm going
I
to throw
don't think-
back at you straight away.
I don't think this is entertaining at all. I just think people might want to talk to Karl for just a
Right.
split second.
the way we'll do it, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is me role here, right? This is the way we're going to do it.
Right.
We're going to say, if you want to win The Office on VHS, right?
Yeah.
You can call
Don't
it
say
now.
it like that. Like
Yeah,
it's a
don't say it
rubbish
like-
prize.
There is some... If you get the DVD, there's some special frottage. All right? So, it's impressive.
Right. So they call up now on 08 700 800 1234, right?
Yeah.
We, like, bung on a bit of Elton John in a bit, right? We line up two
Look forward
callers.
to that. It's a beautiful track.
Yeah? We line up two callers,
Yeah.
right? And then we have them on the air and we say, right, I'm going to tell you the little story. You've got to tell me what song it is. And they're playing against each other.
Well,
Right.
could they be up at the same time then, so I can speak
yeah,
at the same
yeah,
time?
of course, yeah.
But how can they play against each other? Because they haven't got buzzers or
It's the
anything.
first one. They can say the name. They can shout out the name. And it's organised. Don't
Have they
just
got as
put-
many goes as they want?
No, I think they should have one go at a time, and then the other person can have a go, and then they can have another go.
Yeah.
It's like duelling.
It's like
and,
duelling.
And if they don't win, no one wins this week. We're not giving away prizes willy-nilly.
Sure.
You know, we can give one away next week again.
Because you know, like,
Maybe
The
give
Office
away-
is not costing us anything. Because we were, like, involved.
I
We
know,
can get
but
as many copies as you want of that.
I like
Seriously.
it. I like it when, like...
We got them coming out of our...
Do you think the listeners are usually in on sort of board meetings like this? Or do you know...
I said this before, guys. I said before.
I
We should
know.
do this off air, but you refused to chat.
Imagine Chris Talent going, hold on, what, they can, what do they do?
They can phone a friend.
Yeah, they just phone a friend. Look, come down to, right, okay, look, we haven't got this...
We've got
right,
this
right.
sorted.
What if
Phone
you
up
do-
now. Phone up. We'll play some adverts. Phone
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the plan, then.
Okay,
Right.
we're going to have a beautiful track here. Continuing our...
Wait,
don't-
whoa,
whoa, hold on, wait. Steve.
Go on.
Right, I've said your name 5 times now. I don't need to mention you at all next week. Right? We're going to play Elton John, continuing our sort of thing of don't diss them just because they're old and bald now.
Yeah.
They used to be good. This is a beautiful track. I dissed him, didn't I?
Yeah.
Called Tiny Dance. So we're going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy
listener.
that,
And
if-
then...
if not the
Now,
show.
Steve, what were you going to say?
Thanks for asking. I was just going to say, what should the audience be doing now? If they're listening at home, they want to play the game, what should they be doing, Carl? Should they be phoning
Say
you
the
now?
phone number
They
again.
should be ringing 08 700 800 1234.
08700 800 1234.
And 2 lucky contestants get to play Your game.
Yeah, what's the song?
What's the song that Carl's thinking?
Could I give you a clue when you call up? You've got more chance of playing if you don't sound like a mentalist.
Exactly. Most of the people that phone sound a bit like Karl. We're not interested. We don't want those sort of people.
Yeah.
We want people who can, you know, who are maybe eloquent.
Why you watch me in my pants? Elton John, Tiny Dancer. What
Beautiful.
a great track.
Oh, it's
that is.
magnificent.
Well, we've got... despite Carl's actions, you should have seen Karl. It was like squiddly diddly. His arms and legs there. He'd have been better with feet, I'll tell you. He didn't know what he was doing. We were getting angry. At one point, he went, "Oh, we get a man and a woman." And he, bloke phones up. He goes, "Are you a bloke?" Bloke goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Hold on." And then another bloke goes, "Oh, you're a bloke." I went, "We wanted a woman." And the bloke said, "I've got one." He goes, "Put the woman on." She came on, he went, "Are you the woman?" It's the way he speaks
he's
to people.
magnificent.
So who have we got on the line?
Here's the woman.
It's the woman. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay, right. Steve, you want to be rooting for this?
Well, I think we should. It seems to me because you may need some help because obviously Carl's mind is a viper's nest.
Yeah.
It's a jungle in there.
Yeah.
So you know, if you want to call anyone at any point, maybe you've got some questions you want to just consult or confer, then I'll be on your side.
You're
Then
like,
I-
she's like, you're like her phone a friend.
Exactly. I'm the phone a friend. I'm
And
the
who's-
ask the audience.
Who's
and
the bloke?
Here's the bloke.
It's Owen.
Owen. Okay, I'll be helping you out should you need any help or clues as you know as insight into Carl's mind. I must tell you though, we don't know what Carl's going to come up with now either.
No.
we keep it real like this.
I should just say for people who've not heard the show before, this is where Karl now will tell us a cryptic story. And basically, hidden within that will be a clue to the title of a song.
I say cryptic. It's
Gobbledygook. Yeah. Nonsense.
So okay then, just to find out who goes first, my lad or your girl. I'm going to toss a coin in my head.
Okay.
So who can guess?
Well,
first?
ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay,
what was your
so-
name again? Sorry.
Sarah.
Sarah.
So Sarah. Okay. So
Sarah, heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
No. Right, my lad will go first.
Okay. So,
then.
so what this means is when he's finished the cryptic clue, you, Owen, will get to guess first. But if you get it wrong, it goes over to Sarah, and then back and forth until hopefully one of you gets it right.
Okay.
We could be here for some time.
Yeah.
Right, and what are we playing for here?
Of DVD or video of The Office?
Whatever we can
Whatever
find,
you've
okay.
got,
Yeah.
whatever format you've got.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
brilliant.
Okay, Karl, go.
Right, so here we go.
So
then,
it's the
right?
name of a song we're looking for. Brilliant.
Right, this bloke, he's had a good night out at the
Yeah.
pub. Right?
This is probably all irrelevant. Remember that, Owen? This could all be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so he's had a good night out with his mates and that, and he's really enjoyed himself. And he's on his way home, and it's just like any ordinary night, right? Everything's just normal. He's seen the same people leaving the pub, going home, and he's like, see you tomorrow night. I'll be out tomorrow, 7:30 and what have you. And they're on the way home, and it's a nice night. Everything's nice, and he's walking home, and he sees this sort of smoke coming out of a grid. Right?
Some smoke coming out of a grid.
Yeah, a bit of like smoke, and he thinks, what's that? Right? And this is what's weird, because it's like any other normal night, but this time the smoke coming out the grid, and he goes over to it, and he can hear some moaning. Right? It's like, ooh. So he thinks this isn't right. So he stands over the grid, and he's looking down it, and he can't see anything. So he lifts the grid up, right?
Do you mean a grill?
No, a grid.
A
you know, like a
grid?
grid in the street.
What?
Yeah, he
Not
means
really.
a grill.
A
He means
grill.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And he lifts it off, and he's looking in, and like more smoke's coming out, and he can hear the moaning getting louder, and then this little demon pops his head out,
Oh.
right?
Bloody demons.
And he goes, "Are you all right?"
Yeah.
And the little demon goes, "Oh, I'm hurting." And he goes, "What do you mean you're hurting?" He said, "Oh, it's dead hot down there, you know." And it's weird, because he works it out that it's like come from hell, right?
Yes.
And he's going, "Oh, I'm all hot and burning, all his skin's sort of really red raw because of all the flames in hell and stuff." So he goes, "Oh," he said, "I tell you what, I'll take you to the doctors." And the little demon's like, "What, you'll do that for me?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'll do that." And he takes him to the doctors. What's the song?
That was Ricky Gervais on XFM. It's 3 o'clock now. We're going over to Natasha. Thanks very much. See you next week. Bye.
Man,
Right.
that was quite a long story.
Is Owen and Sarah still there?
Yeah.
Have you dozed off? You still with us?
Okay, Owen.
Any clues?
No, not yet.
I
You've got to
haven't
make a
got a
guess.
clue. I haven't got. I have no idea. Can I think out loud with Owen? Do you think?
No,
To
I
help
think
him?
Owen needs to at least have a guess
Go
before
on,
we
have a
can-
guess, Owen.
Smoke on the water.
No.
Well, it's not, is it? So
not gonna be that.
okay. Over to
Sarah,
you.
what do you think?
Bat out of hell.
It's a good guess.
no, not.
It's not right.
Not right.
Right, Carl, you'd have to give him a little clue.
Well, think about the little fella.
Think about the little demon.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's the clue.
brilliant. Thanks for that.
Where did I say he came from?
Highway to Hell.
On the right, along the right lines, but not the right song. Back
Sarah?
to Sarah.
Stairway to heaven.
Oh.
Carl, if this is rubbish, I'm never working with you again. If this doesn't work,
What do you mean, if this is
Right.
rubbish?
Right, right. Okay, take the main bit of the story. What's happening?
We don't know what
what's
the
the
main
main
bit
bit of
is.
the story? It took 30 minutes.
The grid. There's the grid. We got the grid.
Grid,
the
yeah.
smoke.
What's
It's
he
got-
done? How did the story end?
He
He's
went to the
taken
doctor. He went to the doctor. That's
He
the
went
clue.
to the
He went to the doctor.
Who did he take to the doctor?
He went to
The little demon fella.
Why did he do that?
he was-
Sarah,
'cause
come
he-
on, that's a big clue.
Right. Why did Sarah? Come on. Let's think about this. Why would he take a little burnt demon? To...
Was he burnt?
He was
Well,
burnt, wasn't he?
He's from hell.
Yeah.
All the flames and that, and all his skin's
Hell.
really raw, and he was moaning in pain. And
Oh.
the little fella goes, "Yeah, I am on the way home. My tea's going to be in the oven and everything, but do you know what? I'm going to take you to the doctors and sort you out."
Sick.
Doctors.
Doctors. Oh, God.
Is there
no.
anyone you got there in the house who could maybe help you? Like a sort of 8-year-old child?
yeah, yeah. An alien.
Yeah.
I've got a 3-month-old baby.
Oh.
He probably talks more sense.
Yeah.
Not than you. Than Carl, we mean. Right.
Right, I'll tell you what, let's play a record.
But these
let's all
poor-
have a chat.
These poor people have got lives.
Sure.
They've
Oh,
got
yeah,
to
like
do
we
so-
haven't.
No, but I know, Carl, this is...
There's so many things I could be doing instead of this, Rick.
I know, but Carl,
We'll play some ads, right? and
they
come
can't
back.
stay on the line
They've
for...
got 3 minutes. They're playing for a video here. They've got 3 minutes to think about it. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
Yeah, and is that all right, Owen?
Yep.
Sorted.
XFM.
Right.
Please try and guess this, because Carl's threatening to roll it over to next week.
Oh.
I know, I don't want to live a week trying to think of a little burnt devil in a grid, as he calls it.
Burnt
Right.
devil in a grid.
Devil
must
in
be
a,
it.
devil in a grid
Devil
by
in a grid.
excess.
Smoky, smoky devil.
Oh, God.
Oh, burnt devil grid.
Sarah, any
Grid? What's a grid?
any
He means a
idea?
grill. He
A
means
grill.
the little thing in the smoke, burn,
Smoke on the water. smoke.
barbecue to doctor.
Burnt. Doctor.
Owen, any ideas?
Devil Without a Cause by Kid Rock.
No. What we're going to
Oh,
do?
is the word devil right?
Yeah.
So devil's a key word here.
And you're thinking about what's the bloke done? He's took him to
Devil,
the doctors.
isn't he? They can't
Why
really
did he do that? Why didn't he just say, "Oh yeah, it looks terrible, but I've got to get off home"?
He's a good
He's a
Samaritan.
good Samaritan.
Right.
He's a good guy. He's
He's a good guy.
Saviour.
devil.
Saviour devil for later.
We're really running out. of
I've got
time.
it. I've got it.
Have you really?
Sarah,
Yeah.
I tell you this, love. You have got something to entertain yourself with in about 3 weeks' time when we get the DVDs and videos through.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sympathy for the Devil.
Well done.
Sympathy for the Devil.
Carl,
Oh,
it's
man
rubbish,
alive.
mate. It's
not-
rubbish. That's not a cryptic clue.
It's not rubbish.
Sympathy for the devil. You said he wasn't the devil. You said he was a demon. Right.
Yeah, but I
One.
couldn't- no.
Right. Okay. Sympathy for. What's all that rubbish about him being burnt and taken to the hospital?
Sorry, Rick, but I'm noting a little whiff of jealousy there.
It's so rubbish.
No, I'm sorry, but Sarah is
It's
happy.
not allowed to try and make people
Her
guess.
baby is happy.
Sarah,
Her husband, or maybe partner,
Sorry,
maybe they're not
Owen.
married, maybe they're living in sin. He's also happy.
Yeah.
They're happy. That household is happy.
Owen's gutted.
devastated.
Static.
Yeah.
Oh,
do
yeah.
you want it on DVD or video?
DVD, please.
DVD.
Sarah,
Okay.
thank you very much indeed for playing. Owen,
Cheers, Sarah.
commiserations.
Sorry, Owen.
yeah.
Triumphant. Another
You're so
triumph.
rubbish, Carl. You are so rubbish.
There you got it right.
Oh dear.
Rubbish.
Well done, Steve.
Jealous. I love it. I
Rubbish.
thought it was a great one.
It's-
Nice one.
And envy on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant.
Absolutely, yeah, hello.
That clang you heard there isn't Carl.
No.
Carl's away. It's Sturgis.
Claire Sturgis is here.
Yeah.
You'll know her from the Claire Sturgis show, but we know her from our early days on XFM,
Yeah.
and, you know, we're good friends.
It's sort of like old times, isn't it? And Karl had a little surprise birthday present.
What's
for
the
me.
story with this, Claire? Because I don't know
Well,
about this.
do you know, I came in on Monday expecting to see his little smiley face, as
Yeah.
usual, and it's always not here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So, apparently his girlfriend had surprised him and dragged him off to the Caribbean for a week.
Wow.
No, Canaries, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he likes the Caribbean. He likes the crabs.
Yes. Yeah. I thought he was bored of the Caribbean. I thought he didn't enjoy it last time.
No, he loved it, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did enjoy
No,
the
it's
crabs.
Tunisia he didn't like.
Right. He's been travelling, hasn't he?
I know, yeah.
He gets
he
about.
didn't like Tunisia because there's flies the size of matchboxes.
Of course.
And, and midgets in the kitchen. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Midges or midgets?
Midgets, he said.
Right.
In
It
the
was
kitchen.
midgets.
He wasn't saying anything bad. He said that there were lots of midgets in there.
Lots of midgets in the kitchen.
And I thought it was he'd gone away to some sort of like theme holiday.
Yeah.
But no, this is I think Gran Canaria, or the Canaries, or whatever it's.
And how
called.
old is Carl?
30.
Is he 30? Is this
30
the big
last
3?
week, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so it was actually a birthday present. Oh, I
Yeah.
see,
It's a
big
right.
deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I just
So,
thought, yeah.
but that's all right.
So have you got a competition that you can regale us with, Claire? Because obviously Carl provides a lot on this show.
Hold on. We could do White Van Claire.
White Van Claire.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with this? We ask
No.
you questions, topical questions, just
Okay.
getting your opinion really on the week's news.
Okay, yeah.
It's on the
If you
spot.
look forward to that.
But you know I'm a little bit, you know.
A little bit simple. That's
well,
fine.
just a little bit, you know.
What?
What?
I always sit on the fence. Don't
Oh,
I?
right.
Well, don't
You
sit
see-
on the fence.
You
This
see,
is
the
the
worst
time.
thing there was she was saying I'm a little bit like, liberal or
I was- I was-
undecided,
no, I
and
was
you
go-
went simple.
Yeah.
You
Well,
assumed.
I didn't know. I thought I'm a little bit, coked up? I don't know. Who knows? It's Sturgis. Anything could be possible.
But the other thing is with Karl, we didn't know how good value Karl was until we asked him sort of intelligent
this is
questions.
true enough, yeah.
Because he looks quite intelligent.
Well, this
doesn't
is
he?
it. I mean,
So
the
we
thing
might-
with you,
we
Claire,
might
is I don't
discover-
think we've probed you enough. We don't know what,
You
your
haven't
views are on a
probed
lot of
me
things.
enough,
But we
actually,
don't know what
Steve,
your
no.
views are, you know? This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. We don't know where you stand. I mean, don't sit on the fence. This is the new Claire Sturgis.
Yeah.
All right? We're
Yeah,
going to delve deep,
dynamic.
find a personality in there, Claire.
Let's go back
All
to
right.
the old days. How about a bit of the Smiths?
That was beautiful, Rick.
Go on.
Oh, you've been practicing that?
Dates.
Lovely.
Smiths. Cemetery Gates. It's a lovely tune, lovely song. There's one bit that worries me about it. It's sort of like a teacher warning. It goes, if you must contrive prose and poems, then the words you use should be your own. Don't plagiarise or take on loan. It's sort of like, what are you telling us that for?
Yeah.
Sort of like
yeah.
a lot of people there going, thanks, Morris. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not mine. That's Wordsworth. Right, I'm going to write my own.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Queen is Dead, though, one of the great album
It's
titles.
not my favourite album. It was voted best album.
But
of
the
all
Smiths,
time
what I
by-
love about the Smiths, they just seem to get, like, the Smiths is just a
that's done,
brilliant
isn't it?
name.
Yeah.
Don't you think it just captures everything about
Yeah.
them? You know.
We've got a thing about bad.
Bad, yeah. Well, I was watching VH1 Classic Smooth last night, and I love it. Absolutely
Sade?
Sade always on. You
Yeah.
can always get a love a bit of Sade. But Foreigner were on,
Oh yeah. I've been waiting.
yeah. And well, I don't know which. I can't remember which tune it was, but the album I noticed it came from, classy album title, Agent Provocateur.
Oh.
It makes my skin crawl.
But I also,
From the album Agent Provocateur.
I imagine there's a band called Agent Provocateur, and they're from Wigan. It's a girl singer. She's 35
Yeah.
in a tight dress, and it's 4 blokes with ponytails.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing covers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here's one you
they,
may remember.
They play a wedding. They go, we're not doing a wedding again. There was people. There was cake
Yeah.
being trodden in. There was
Exactly.
kids.
Children were just sliding across the
Yeah,
parquet floor. They
yeah,
weren't listening
yeah.
to the music.
Well, we've got a gig at the Marquee coming up soon.
Yeah.
It's endless guest list, £5 in.
Agent Provocateur. If your band's Agent Provocateur or Agent Provocateur,
Have you ever been in a band?
Yeah.
Called Agent? Yeah.
but that's got to be one of the because it's not. I don't know what that title says. I don't imagine Foreigner. I've got that sense of intrigue and
well,
mystery.
one of the worst names. Right, okay. To pal. Right, it's the worst. Let's start worst album titles. Okay, I'll kick off with To Pal, Bridge of Spies.
Oh, Bridge of Spies. Is that the one that featured China in Your Hand?
I assume so. I don't think I did too many.
Bridge of
okay.
Spies.
Who did
Bridge
this
of
album?
Spies?
Who did this album? Beggar on a Beach of Gold.
Beggar on a Beach of Gold. It's got the likes of Collins written all over it, but I know it's not
very
Collins.
close. Mechanics.
Mike and the Mechanics,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't know what that means.
Good old Mike
He's
and
a beggar on the beach of gold. Just look around. There's some money.
Yeah, what
he's
does that
saying.
mean?
He's saying, don't be a tramp. There's some money there,
gold,
mate.
I
I don't know what it means.
I think it means that everyone else is rich, but he's still poor.
Yeah. Actually, I like it. Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit deep for me, Steve.
Maybe
sorry.
you just need a little asterisk at the corner and then a little explanation at the bottom of the record code. I'm thinking about this. I'm not quite sure what it means. Oh, he's very
Nice
poor
one.
emotionally.
Chumbawamba.
Well, you know what can I?
Uneasy listening.
Yes. I bet it was from the Chumbas. Are they still cracking on? Are they? Because
I
they
think
used to
so.
live in a squat. and-
They've done about 400 albums. Them and the Levellers.
Yeah.
Who's the best? Chumbawamba or the Levellers?
So, good question. Thanks for asking that.
Yeah. What's the telephone number, Claire?
It's 08700 800 1234.
Or you can email ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. Worst album titles ever.
It's like real radio.
It's
isn't
just like Chris Moyles.
it is, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh.
We got the big fat guys on the telly.
Yeah.
In here. You know. And
I would too
his
as well.
kind of cheeky sidekick.
And my Comedy Dave.
You're almost as funny as Moyles. Fingers crossed one day.
Right, Sturgis, you've brought in a record, haven't you? What are you going to play?
Well,
What's
no,
this
I
all
just
about?
want to. Do you know what like a bootleg is, Ricky?
Oh, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Oh,
Yeah,
I've snapped a lot of them up on white label.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Well, no, this is quite a good one that Ian Baker bought in the other day.
Sure.
It's a bit of Dre, a bit of Snoop Dogg,
Oh, yeah.
mixed in with Crowded House. I thought you'd love it.
Hold on.
intrigued.
The juxtaposition there is exciting in itself.
That's true enough. Play it.
Smoke every day.
The weather episode, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Crowd House. I love that.
Enjoyable.
That
Yeah.
works for me, Steve.
Yeah,
What do you
it's good
think?
stuff. No, it was nice.
Well,
I
she
liked it.
started off all right. Should we give her one more go?
I think a round of applause for Claire.
Yeah,
Good
that's
effort.
brilliant. No, that's excellent. That I love that.
Rick, the phone. Oh, it's just gone. The phone, no, I tell you, the phone board had lit up there. Gervais.
Really?
There was a call buzzing through on call.
A call came through.
A call came through on line 1.
Yeah.
And Sturgis missed it. Carl would never have missed that. He
Oh.
knows how valuable they are.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was probably someone with an amusing album title.
I know I
We
did
missed
get
it,
one,
yeah.
Steve. I
What
did
was
get
it?
one. Do you
Someone
want to
came
hear
through?
it?
Let's
Yeah,
go
go
for
on.
Okay, this is from Al, who says that, what about this? H to H-E, who am the only one.
Sorry, H
To H-E,
H-E.
who am the only one.
I don't know what it means.
No. Van de Graaff generator.
Oh, well, no wonder. That's the thing that one of those things at the museum that you wind up and you touch and it makes your hair stand on end.
Yeah.
That's the scientific thing, isn't it?
Sure.
I've given up, Steve.
Yeah, no,
Do you know,
I
that
noticed,
didn't really
I
make me
noticed.
laugh either.
I'll be
so-
honest, I'm thinking that the whole kind of amusing album titles thing we should abandon.
I thought that as I
thought
said it.
To be honest with you, I thought it was easier than this. I mean, Chris Moyles makes it work, that kind of crazy comedy
Okay, let's try and
radio
have a-
magic. But obviously, and I don't think our listeners are into that stuff.
Okay.
I just don't think they can be bothered to get to the phone. I don't think a lot of them are able. I think a lot of them are, you know,
Do you
still
remember
kind
when?
of smacked up.
Do you remember when we spent about 3 hours trying to get to the Chris Moyle show?
Vaguely, yeah. What was the? What was
He
the
was
reason?
doing this competition, and it was song titles with golf, about golf. Like, so we go like Drive, the Cars. And at that, and I was getting so excited. I wanted to phone up and go, Duran, golfy, golf. And I just thought, it might have us to, oh God,
Yeah,
it
we
probably cost me
spent
about
ages.
30 quid just to ruin Chris Miles' competition.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, those were the
Before I
days when we realised, you know, he was a great talent and one to watch.
Yeah.
Before we'd enjoyed his new TV show.
But, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's not.
No, that's
Slag
cheap.
people
It's
off.
cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway, what should we talk about now then? Because that all went well. No, I mean that's 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes done, and we've nailed amusing album titles. We've done that. That's fine. So we need a new gimmick now.
I'll tell you what. In it, you know,
You've
no,
got something, you've got
no,
something,
wait,
you've got
wait,
something.
wait.
Ricky's got something
You
again.
know when
Here
you
he
go
comes.
out, you take an umbrella
You
out,
leave the
right?
house, you've got an
Right, you go
umbrella,
umbrella, right?
Yeah.
And it's a really sunny day.
Yeah.
And then you come out and you go, oh,
I wish
God.
I hadn't bothered with that because it's in the way.
But then, right, imagine when you go out, right?
It's
and
raining. It's raining.
No.
No.
You go out without an umbrella.
Okay.
And then it rains.
Oh,
What's
no.
going on there?
Oh,
Isn't that
no.
weird, isn't it?
We've
when
all
you-
been there,
So
we've all
phone
been
if
there.
you've got, like, funny, weird observations of things that happen, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, stuff like that about umbrellas or any kind of sort of accessory or hats.
Give the
anything
number
about
out again, Claire. This is going to be brilliant.
This is going to be great.
Take this one. Take this one.
08700 800 1234.
Just comedy observations
Yeah,
and
stuff
things
you
that we...
thought of. Wacky stuff you thought of. Just tell us what stuff you come up with. Get the Sony people on the phone. This is dynamite.
Suede. Positivity.
Absolutely.
They could always do a good chorus, couldn't they?
They could indeed.
I think we could play Pink. Is that really way out? You're saying that it'd
Pink?
be wrong?
You can't play
I like
Pink.
that new one.
Yeah, but whether or not it's in the building.
Up, so
No,
you
not that
better
one.
Get the
That one,
party started. Do you know who that's written by? Do you know who that's
I'm
written
trying
by?
to call the nurse, but she's being a little bitch.
This
That
is
one.
a little bit interesting. You know, let's get the party started. I'm coming up.
Yeah.
You know who that's written by?
Well, the way you say it sounds a bit like, is it Radiohead?
Tom York, you're thinking? No.
No.
Let's get the party started. I'm
'cause
coming
I'm
up.
coming up.
I'm coming up.
Is it-
Careful, I'm
hold on.
coming up. Let's get a party started,
Another
please.
one more guess. Is it Johnny Rotten? Is it
It's
Johnny
not written, but
Go on.
this is the truth. It's written by that woman with the goggles and the big hat that used to be in Four Non-Blondes.
Is it?
It's written by her.
Oh, you're not thinking of Snork, are you?
No,
From
no.
Banana Splits.
No, I oft got the two confused.
Yeah.
But, no.
Sorry, Goggle and the big hat.
She had a big hat, didn't
I
she?
know-
And a
I
pair
know
of goggles
exactly
and
the one
kind
you
of
mean.
sort of
What
a
do you
sort
mean
of Jippo
goggles?
look about her.
What do you mean goggles? You can't say Jippo. What do you mean goggles?
What's the
Those
correct word to
flying
say?
goggles.
Gypsy. Jippo is,
gypsy.
yeah, it's a terrible derogatory term. It's like...
Well, she looked like some kind of scrounger, and she sort of had like matted dreadlocks, and
selling clothes pegs?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no, listen.
Lucky Heather.
Yeah.
She had a big leather
Do you
hat.
remember when you got stopped with Lucky Heather and you
I
didn't
don't
buy
wanna
it?
talk about
Then you
it.
had
I
some
don't
bad
wanna- I
luck.
had some bad luck about 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
So I always stop and buy something.
yeah. So hold
I
on.
got
So
shed loads of it at home.
So-
Because I don't know when you got to throw it away. They don't tell you how long you've got to keep it for the good luck.
6th of January.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, keeping it after that's bad luck. I'm
Yeah.
getting confused again, aren't I?
No, what it was...
I don't know which myth to believe in.
Right, stop it. Let's go back
Go on.
to, I've got a party started
So
going on
when are you
upstairs.
coming up?
Yeah. That is, as
So
I say...
Fleagle, she's
Is
the
that
lead-
her name?
No, that's one of the Banana Splits.
Now you've confused me.
Fleagle's the one with the big teeth and
Right.
the goggles.
Right.
Snork is the one with basically. To be honest, I think it's an elephant.
Okay.
I think they've pretended they've made up an animal.
There's so many people listening who don't know who the banana splits are.
The Banana Splits.
Banana splits.
So, right. Listen, yes, they know the Banana Splits are, and even people under 20 know that. Snork, Fleagle, Drooper. Who was the other one?
If you can remember the name of that.
Yeah, what's the
banana
number?
split.
Because I actually want to know this. This is what radio's for. When I can't think of something, they tell me.
Yeah. So
It's
which one have you got?
08700
Fleagle,
800 1234.
Drooper and Snork.
I've no idea. I've
God.
no idea.
Fleagle, Drooper and Snork. Da-da, da-da, Drooper and Snork. Fleagle. Bingo!
Nice. Well done. Don't bother calling.
Sorry.
that particular tragedy, or that has been avoided.
Bingo. I
Yeah.
don't know what
The
bingo
moment's
looks
passed.
like. Yeah. There was one.
Anyway.
There was one that had sewn up eyes. Drooper, I think. Sorry, go on.
No, anyway, my point was this.
Go
that,
on. Pink.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
No, really?
can't be bothered.
I think we can play that new one by Pink.
You
'cause it's
cannot
sort of
play
like,
Pink.
Why? Because it's too poppy.
They just won't allow Pink on XFM.
They what?
They will not allow Pink on XFM.
They what? They...
Wait a minute, that's red rag to a bull.
I've always been a rebel.
Someone's telling you that you can't do something. That's crazy. Right, let's
I'm
also
gonna
get the new Justin Timberlake single.
And I
The
tell you
thing
what.
is, Ricky, you're going to have to nip down and have a word with Foxy, because we haven't got it up here.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd
I mean,
love
he'll
to.
have it.
Can't
but-
you call someone at Capital Radio?
Well, you know,
Can
What's
we
that
call
one,
some?
what's that one by Busted? That's what I go to school for.
What about Abs?
Dynamite. Abs, the new one from Abs, Dynamite.
Yeah. Well, play a record and we'll discuss this Pink thing.
Would you want a bit of cat?
Oh, Cat Stevens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bit of that.
Cat's Bullet 4. This is Sittings. Lovely. Piano and everything, isn't it?
Oh, this was the tune we were originally going to use as the theme music for TV's The Office. That starts
Yeah.
again on Monday, I think. It's 1 o'clock.
Just play it. Cat Stevens and Sitting.
I couldn't find Pink, Rick, but I've got the S Club Juniors. What do you think?
Pink is all right.
Magic
Just
carpet
because it hasn't got the credibility of like new punk and new metal, it's a good tune. It's all right. Don't, we've never been snobby. We've never worried about credibility, have we?
Hearsay? They're all down there. I can go and get them.
I'll tell you what. If you're going to do that, I'm just going to play adverts from now on. Can we play some adverts? Supergrass, Grace on XFM 104.9. I've been forgetting to say that.
Yes.
It's all gone to pot, isn't it? I'm Ricky Gervais with me, Steve Merchant.
Hello there.
Little Carl's not here. Claire Sturgis is here.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah.
Cracking? Yeah.
Now, I think we can play Pink, you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be responsible for it.
No?
I mean, I don't have a problem particularly with the lady. You know, she's made a good effort with it, and I think, but apparently it's either number one or it's likely to be number one
Really?
this week. So,
So it's not that rebellious, me
it's not
playing this.
particularly rebellious.
No.
But I don't know. I mean, what worries me is that whether the audience will turn against you and that you'll lose all musical credibility.
Have I got any?
No,
I did have any?
very little.
Really?
I had an email just now, and I think maybe this answers why we didn't get very many calls about the give us a crazy band name or an album title.
Think about the number?
No. They think maybe they're all at the march, the big march, which makes a lot of sense because I would imagine a lot of the sort of losers that listen to our show.
What's the march
Probably
about?
also agree that they should go and protest about a war.
Oh, it's the
is that what it's
anti-war
about?
march,
The anti-war
yeah.
march.
Protest against the war.
So, well, I don't really know the ins and outs of this whole thing, really. I mean, it sounds like it's a long way away. I
I
don't know if
suppose
they
it's
wanna
like,
bomb it.
yeah. They were asked if they wanted a war, and they said no. Is
Yeah.
that so bad, Steve?
Yeah.
Do that
No,
bad?
I mean, good luck to him. I don't think he's going to have much effect, to be honest.
You don't think?
No, I don't really believe
Bush
in all
is
that.
listening.
I don't think he's worried in the slightest. A couple of
No.
sort of dropouts and some sort of junkies are in the streets, you know.
Well, you
And a couple
say
of
that,
old
you say
ladies.
that, but what's their names? Specials, Free Nelson Mandela. 8 years later, he was out.
That's true enough.
So
That's absolute. I've forgotten about that.
I think they were. Yeah,
Well, and Live Aid sorted out world hunger.
yeah.
That put an end
was
to
done.
that. So that was.
But
But I see the difference there is.
Ebony and Ivory, no more racism now.
But musicians.
That was done.
Rick, you see, musicians were involved there.
Yeah.
I don't think any musicians are involved this time. I think
Of course
David
they are.
Albarn's there. but-
They've probably taken their bongos and their didgeridoos.
tablas.
You
Is that
can
what
see
they're
they're walking down now, loads of ponchos.
Yeah.
You were going to wear a poncho once 'cause you thought it'd make you more of a hit with the ladies, weren't
Oh,
you?
but they're so now, ponchos.
They are,
in
aren't they?
Topshop,
Really?
they are so now.
So you'd have been ahead of your time.
As
again.
ever, as ever.
You see, I think if you wait a couple of years, those clogs will be in.
Exactly. This is what I'm hoping.
You
What
just
about this pipe? I like to think that they're going to. The pipe. The pipe is definitely on the way back at some point. The
Yeah,
pipe's got to
the
come
pipe
back.
with
What
the
do you think of a
children.
lady? Sorry, as a lady, what do you think of a man who smokes a pipe?
I think it's lovely.
Do you think it's quite
Very
sexy?
sexy,
'Cause
yeah.
I think it's quite
I wouldn't want to
distinguished.
snog
it takes your breath away. What?
Because I've given up smoking, Steve.
Yeah, it takes.
Well, I won't be giving you a blowback. I don't know what that phrase is, Rick. I gambled with that phrase. I don't know if a blowback. I think that could be obscene. I've got no idea what a
No,
blowback
I think it is very, very sexy in a sort of a Val Dunican kind of way.
He never smoked a pipe.
Not
Did he
that, I
not?
think.
No, he smoked a goat.
Oh, right.
Well, he
But
sang
some-
about smoking a goat.
But what
About
worries
Paddy
me,
McGuinness
Claire,
goat. It
you
blew
know,
up.
if you look at pictures of the great sort of thinkers of our time, and you know, maybe they're at college or university in the sort of 1930s, you got those great, you know, the great thing of people who became the great artists of our century, and
Yeah.
you see pictures of them in Oxbridge when they're in 19, they're all smoking pipes in tweed suits.
Yeah.
No young people now are smoking pipes. I fear that it's going to be dead in like 15 years. I don't think anyone's going to be smoking pipes.
But I think,
They-
again, you
I
are
feel like
way
maybe it's
ahead
maybe
of
with a
your
certain
time.
profile.
Yeah.
Maybe I've got to try
Yeah.
and bring it back.
Bring it back. I
You
think
know,
so.
and then we could be seeing kids in Top Shop on a Saturday.
And
Choking on a
let's
pipe.
not forget sniffing snuff.
Some snuff.
My nan used to sit there with 2 brown stains just dribbling from her nose.
Lovely.
Yeah, and that bit of snuff and some gin.
Well, this is it. Because my friend always said if he won millions of pounds, he'd spend it all trying to bring back as a fashion accessory the cape.
The cape.
Because I think
See,
the
I
cape,
quite like the
you can
cape,
make
and
such an entrance with the cape
And a
can't you?
cane.
A cape and a cane, yeah, and a top hat. I wish people had to wear hats now.
See, I couldn't
I
carry
love
it off because
hats.
my shape and size. I look like Bertie Bassett. Whereas you look Basil Rathbone.
I'd look pretty good at all sort of
You'd cut a
Christopher
good-
Lee.
yeah.
in a
And
cape.
wow, you would.
But I'd sweep into a room, you know,
I know.
with bellow
Yeah,
behind
see,
me.
I think you look like. And don't get this wrong. Don't take this wrong. Like we're mates. I think you look like a freak with a cape on.
Okay.
So-
all right. Well,
And at which point would you take it one step further and add the deer stalker, you know, and go the whole Sherlock Holmes route?
I'd have the cape, the pipe, the deerstalker, and
Yeah.
I'd solve crimes.
It'd be great. It'd look like some sort
You could be my fat companion.
I could be. What? Sort of like get padding and stuff. Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah.
I'd like to solve more crimes. If I'm being truthful, I'd like to.
I would love to solve crimes.
Just to solve one crime would be
Oh,
great.
I wouldn't matter if I solved it. If the police came to me and said, I'd just look at the first bloke, go in,
Yeah.
just get it off the streets. You know what I mean? Just like tick, done that.
Sure, yeah. But I
You
just
know.
feel there'd be something. I feel like maybe because you know, like in TV shows, it always used to be, you know, they were a doctor who also solved crimes. They were a plumber, they solved crimes.
Quincy.
Quincy,
you know, things
yeah.
like that. But you know, a couple of sort of BAFTA-winning writers,
What did
comedians
Heart
who
to
also
Heart do?
solve crimes. That's good.
That'd be good, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be great.
What did Heart to Heart do? They were just
They
millionaires.
were just a
weren't
couple, a millionaire couple who would invariably you know, what was
But
the Murder
they
She
did
Wrote?
that
She was just a
every
novelist.
week, though.
Was
Every
she?
week, heart to
they?
heart.
Murder She Wrote.
Murder,
She
She
wrote it and she solved
She
it.
always solved it.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant. Murder She Did wouldn't have been such a good sort of
No,
thing.
no.
No.
But this is what you don't seem to get that anymore. You know, people who do one job for a living. You know, DJ who also solves crimes. Wasn't the DJ who solved crime? That was Shoestring.
Was he a DJ?
Yeah,
He was
Eddie
a private
Shoestring
ear, wasn't he? He was a private
DJ who was
ear
also a
on the
private eye.
radio.
Is that what that was the thing they did?
Not private eye, private ear.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
And how did he solve it? He worked out clues
Yeah.
for call-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
No, he used to leave the building. He he didn't just sit there and play records and then try and guess.
That's great.
Give us a call on the usual number if you've got any idea who murdered.
No, it's snitch hour. Got a letter here. Who reckons she knows?
I know a lot of my friends are big fans of Midnight Caller. Do you remember Midnight Caller? Was he a DJ who solved crimes?
Yeah, it was one of those late night things in America, wasn't it?
But was he a DJ? He solved crimes, didn't he?
I don't know if he'd solved crimes or just solved...
If you've ever solved a crime, email us.
Puzzles. he had one of those puzzler books. Weren't you on the front cover of Puzzler once? One of those things you get... Weren't you?
Puzzler.
Mm.
Were you?
Was I?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it was your other friend
A
who's
friend
a
of mine,
DJ,
yeah, it was a cover of Puzzler magazine.
That's it, yeah.
So was Puzzler a rude thing?
No, it's one of those things that you
Those
do-
puzzle books you can buy in
you,
the
Oh,
museum.
actually, it's a puzzler.
You do
Oh, I
for
see.
coach journeys, and they just put people's pictures on without permission.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just like, well, I didn't give permission. They just find like celebrities, and they just get their picture and they stick them on the
Well, they
front.
would have used me then, would they?
Well, I
Celebrities.
forgot. I didn't. Hey, Pink.
Should we play Pink?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't live by the rules.
Be on your head. Here we go.
That was the Strokes, and kids are mental.
Yeah.
That was
No,
the-
you're all right.
No, shut up.
No, the thing is, I think if we'd introduced that as just, and we didn't mention who it was, and we just said this is the new one from one of those trendy new bands, you know, the Boomtown Rats. then I'm sure these listeners would have happily accepted it.
Yeah.
As it was, they knew it was Pink, and the phone lines have gone crazy. We had upwards of 2 calls. I'll tell you this, we had between 2 and 4 calls. And they've not enjoyed it.
Why
They've
do
not
we
enjoyed
do
it.
this show?
They've
We
not
don't
enjoyed
need
it.
to do this show.
Because you love us.
We could be on Radio 1.
Oh man, I
We
like
could be on Radio 2, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Virgin, I think, called once. ages
Someone's
ago.
just emailed. They just said, "Pink sounds like Run for the Sun" by Bucks Fizz. I can see what they're thinking. I can see what they're thinking.
What do they want then?
Well, yes.
Okay, what's the phone number
don't
again?
You know what people are like. I never understand who phones a radio. Who tries? It took us like 2 hours to fail to get through to Chris Moyles. People will phone radio stations. Can you please play the new one by The Strokes? You just buy it, or you'll have the album. Why have you got to hear it on the radio? What difference does that make? Some guy talks at the end and the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Partially ruins the song. I can't understand who phones up for a request.
We're really alienating our listeners
Yeah.
now, aren't we?
Nice
We're going, we don't care what you think, go and buy it. We're going to play what we want and we don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not being particularly funny or interesting.
Oh.
We haven't even got that to fall back
I'll
on.
tell you what it is, Rick. Arrogance.
Laziness.
When you've got a hit TV show in your hand and you've won the awards and you're making the kind of money that you are at those massive corporate gigs,
Yeah.
where they're paying you
Yeah.
thousands of pounds to turn up for 10 minutes. You don't need this.
I
rubbish.
mean,
Steve, don't you get that then?
I'm afraid I don't, Claire. I'm afraid I
no,
don't.
we
Oh, there we are.
carved it up early on that Steve would not be making the sort of money that I would.
Yes.
And he shook on that.
That was written contractually.
Yeah. So I think.
Oh, so you did shake on that?
Oh
yeah,
yes.
it would
no,
be,
it's-
and it would be horrible to go back. I don't think he realised quite the difference.
Yeah.
But
the
you know,
huge success.
I don't think
Yeah.
he'd want me to Welsh on it.
Right.
I don't think he'd be happy with himself if I
Yeah.
gave him any.
I
would you?
couldn't live with myself if you gave me some of that cash.
Well, what should we play then? What should we play? Should
Can
we
we
play
just
the
save
Strokes
it
or
by
something?
playing the Strokes?
Let's go on then.
It's
That's
all good stuff.
Oh, thank God for that.
Electric Soft Parade. Same way every day. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Do you mean me or the listener?
The listener.
Sure.
Is it what? So they didn't like. So they want good music, they see.
Apparently, Rick,
So
they would prefer good music to
They
Pink.
want good music, do they? Are you sure they want good music?
They appear to want good music, Rick. Why? Hang on,
Right.
wait a minute. What are you thinking?
I'm going to thinking of playing a really good record next.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
No. They've wound me up now. They want good music. They don't want, right. So I will do a little deal with them.
Okay.
I will play them a fantastic piece of music, as long as they promise to turn the stereo up to number 10.
Wee.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about the neighbours, Rick? Think about the neighbours.
What, you think they'll annoy the neighbours?
They may annoy
Steve,
the
maybe
neighbours.
I want them to annoy the neighbours.
Wait a minute.
What?
Rick, you know what that was?
What?
It's the sound of the rule book being torn up.
Yes! Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah. You think I'm playing with fire?
It sounds like it.
Maybe I like getting burned.
Oh, careful, Rick, careful. Because you could scold your hands, but what about your elbows? I wish I knew what that meant. I wish I knew what that meant. I didn't really think
Right,
that through.
this is a great piece of music by one of the greatest bands ever. Okay, it's one of their best songs.
Yeah, that's true
okay.
enough.
It is long.
It's a long
but-
tune.
Well, you know what?
What, you can't handle that?
What, you can't, you don't want 8 minutes
Ooh,
of
you
The
don't want
Who?
8 minutes of cracking music?
Yeah,
Then
listen to this.
please switch off your radio.
No, seriously, turn the radio up.
Crank
Crank it up, go.
Rock it up.
That makes up for Pink, doesn't it?
Oh, man alive. Oh, that's
It's an amazing
worked me out.
track.
It's incredible.
And it is, I mean, incredible.
It's textbook rock and roll.
But that, when I was growing up, I had two favourite lyrics of all time, and one of them's in there, meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Yeah, it sends a shiver down your spine.
It's fantastic. And the other one was, it's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow.
Nice.
You know that is?
Nice. Ooh.
Got a phone in, this would be a competition. What should we give away?
Office.
We haven't got any, have we?
Just, why don't you just sign
That's
your
like-
signature on a piece of paper or something? That's got to be worth something in a couple of years.
£4.
Yeah.
£4 you get on
It would
eBay.
cheapen the piece of paper.
Yeah, not if it's a rubbish bit of paper.
I've had an
which
email here-
I probably would sign.
There's an email here from Davey
Look,
Monroe.
it's lit up. No, wait a minute. Look at that.
Oh my God!
They've gone mad. They answer it. Put them live.
Oh.
They might know the answer.
Hang on.
We'll give them some. We'll give them some CD.
How do you put it
Oh,
live?
While you figure that out, let me just read this email.
Go on.
If you're having to play, it says here, if you're having to play extra ad breaks and 8-minute long songs, it just goes to show who provides all the material for that radio show of yours. Did Karl secretly write The Office as well? And I think to myself, it's like, what do you
Hold on.
want from us?
Just see if
This
someone's
time
on
One
the
of the
phone.
most incredible rock and roll tunes ever laid down on vinyl, and you're whinging?
I know.
Because you'd rather have our inane banter. What kind of a person are
No,
you?
they'd rather have Carl's inane
Well,
banter.
clearly.
Don't big your
I
roll
just-
up.
no,
They don't
no.
want us at all, Steve.
I've just had a phone call from a very nice girl saying, "Where's Karl?" I said, "Well, you know, he's back next week. What's wrong with me?" She went, "No, you're lovely, Claire." She, but Karl calms the other two down.
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
Can we just see if someone's on the phone? Is
Yeah, go
anyone
on
there?
then.
we got?
Right, what are we going to give them? We're going to give them some
got nothing.
CDs or
We're
something.
running on
Well,
empty.
take the name. Right.
Anyone there? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, God, there's someone there.
Oh, I've got to put my headphones on.
Oh,
haven't
hang
I?
on. Oh,
What was the lyric again?
Stay
Rick?
there, please.
All right.
It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow.
Life on Mars. David.
Life on Mars, David Bowie. It's easy as that.
He.
What's your name?
It's John Ball.
John Ball.
John, I'll be honest with you, we got nothing. We got nothing to give you.
It's not good enough.
No, we'll get him some. We'll give him an office CD.
He doesn't.
and
Well,
some...
we can't keep doing that, Rick. It's
We've got
pathetic.
nothing
Yes,
else. They
you
don't
can.
give. They don't give us anything, do they? They don't. They. It's a wonder we get into the building. No one's
know,
around
I know.
on Saturdays. No one cares.
Office DVD.
Yeah.
What
okay.
would you really like, though, if you could have anything?
Yeah, Office DVD.
See.
There you
Fair
go.
enough, fair
Brilliant. Okay.
Stay on the line, mate, and I'll get you details, okay?
Excellent. That was a competition we did. That was like real radio.
Well done.
It was like real radio. Now we've got to play David Bowie, haven't we? That's what they
Calm
do.
down, Rick, you are- I can
Foxy.
see what you
no,
mean.
but Foxy would have it
Well,
lined up.
Rick, you're going to have a heart attack.
Am
worried. Live on air. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be dramatic radio, and that's Sony Award winning. I know that. Any kind of. As you remember when Tony Blackburn had his breakdown on there, I think did he win awards for that? I mean, it was pretty impressive
Probably.
stuff. It was pretty intense.
Yeah. What breakdown
Yeah,
award?
Have a breakdown. Yeah.
Excellent.
This year's best breakdown on radio.
Tony Blackburn.
Yeah, but
For Tessa, marry me.
yeah, it was something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did he play the same song again and again and again? Must
Did
have
he?
been fascinating radio.
Uh,
That sounds like Capital Now.
oh, satire.
High five.
Nice
We've
one.
done there.
Oh, well done. Well
Oh,
done.
Are we owned by Capital?
You've
We are,
got
aren't we?
yeah. Remember what happened last time?
Sure.
And now Richard Park, who owned Capital, is the Grand Master. What?
The Grand Master?
He's the grandfather. No, he's a
Headmaster.
headmaster of Fame Academy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play a record now, because you have to lie down, because you're just getting so worked up and now. I can tell when there's an excitement and enthusiasm, and sweat, beads of sweat run down
Well,
your
it
brow.
started off so badly, we had nothing, but then I did a competition, gave away some things. You've got an email that really annoyed you, haven't you?
Well, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever I see beads of sweat, I know, because that's not the
Jeez.
Ricky Gervais I know.
Okay.
It worries me. You never work yourself up into any kind of sweat. so
okay,
you need to
let's
just
play.
chill out, calm down.
We're going so well now, aren't we? What about a bit of Beck? Would
Let's play a lovely bit of Beck, just to chill everything out, just calm everything down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you are. You
Yeah.
see, he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Beck. Beautiful, that.
Good tune.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Lost Cause, XFM 104.9. It's going well, isn't it?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Right, let's do something else then.
Yeah.
Adverts or something.
Adverts. I'd love to hear some adverts.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
There it is. Life on Mars, with that great lyric by David Bowie.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Although it's not quite as good as what was the one? Was it Jeff Lynne? The chances of anything coming from Mars are a million to one, and yet they come.
Yeah, and still they come.
And still they come. And
I wonder
still
what you
they
get.
come.
Would you get that on Ladbrokes?
I'd like to
a
see,
million
yeah.
to one.
But it's
Yeah.
a million to one, and still they come. Claire.
Yeah,
And still
yeah.
They come.
They didn't know the odds. They go, "What are you doing? It's a million to one." It's what?
Some guy.
There's a million to one on you. We should have put a bet on. We didn't. You didn't tell me you were
You
coming.
notified us. We could have split it 50-50.
We
I
could
could
have
have made
fiddled it a little bit. I could have gone, wow. I could have probably got them up to a million and a half.
Gorg, what were
Now
you
you're
thinking?
here. We're never going to get good
Oh,
odds.
Gorg, the chances of that.
Gorgie!
The chances of that happening were a million
What
to
have you
one.
come for? They've probably come for that.
Well, why didn't you
quash.
sneak in?
They've come for that quash drink, haven't they? Again.
You could have snuck
Oh,
down.
what are
you
you
could have let
doing?
us know and flown back and then made another.
You know that fella. We come for that drink you call quash. I bet he'd get off with snork, wouldn't he?
Possibly.
He'd meet it
Are
on
you
the
thinking
pitch.
of weird stuff again? You're thinking of crazy ideas again. What about those smash aliens? What, you got something on them, have you? The
Yeah,
little-
you know, they went out, right, without an umbrella.
Oh,
Poured down.
it
they
rained.
got...
I knew it would.
Yeah.
I knew it would.
Anyway.
Oh, anyway, David Bowie,
Now, look,
beautiful.
this is spiralling. Can I just mention Lynn, who's just phoned because she was queuing up all night outside the Apollo for Bowie tickets, and she got a pair, so
Oh,
she's
well
dead happy.
done.
She, can you
Excellent.
dedicate that to everyone who's queuing up? So
Yeah.
So
Best
do
of luck
that.
to them. Gee.
And I wanted to tell you about the time Bowie came into XFM to talk to Zoe Ball.
David came in, did he? Was this recently?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to mention her name. She works in the office, Charlotte. When he walked by her desk, which you have to do when you come to the studio, she didn't actually meet him, shake his hands, or make eye contact, but she actually cried because he was in her vicinity.
Really?
And she actually burst into tears when he walked by. Isn't
Rick,
that? I
I've
love
made
that.
women do that. So, you know.
You've got something in common.
Well, a little something in common with David Bowie.
They whimper and weep when you're on. You know what I mean? It's sort of like.
There's a lot more screeching as well.
Yeah.
A lot of screaming.
Tell them about that emo you just
Well,
got.
this guy-
Right, I got to tell I nearly said the fans. People who happen to be listening to XFM, waiting for the
Yeah.
person after us. Who's on next?
Natasha's
Natasha.
not with the football show.
Right. All right. Steve was genuinely annoyed. I laughed. Right. Steve was genuinely annoyed. He doesn't like rudeness or people insulting him from a distance.
I'm not sure I can find it.
Oh, what was
Annoying.
it? Oh, you got to find it.
Well, hang on, let me,
Oh, hang on.
This is good radio as well. The sound of a mouse clicking in the distance.
Well,
I'll
it's
just keep
you sprung
talking.
it on
I'll
me.
just keep talking.
Can't you can come up with some magic?
What was Scooby Doo on about? A talking dog? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, what is that? And then right, what was that? Wacky Races. I don't know if. I don't know. Wait a minute. So why did they run the cavemen if they had the car?
I've got it.
Oh,
I've got it.
Right.
Okay. This is an email. This is an email that was sent through.
Right.
And this is my feeling. I think if you're going to email an insult, you've got to at least be clear what the insult is. You can't make me do the work. You can't make me try and guess or figure out.
No, it's like sending someone hate mail and they have to pay postage.
Yeah, exactly.
You
exactly.
go, well, if you're gonna,
Yeah, exactly. Or making an obscene phone call, but collect. Collect call.
The postman asks you 25p before he hands you a letter bomb.
Yeah.
Go on.
It says, merchant. It opens with merchant. Who are you, call sad, exclamation mark. At least my mother still don't cut my hair. Merchant. Who are you, call sad? At least my mother still don't cut my hair.
Is it an anagram?
I don't know. I feel like it's been translated from the French.
Yeah. It's a Japanese fella who
Yeah,
hates
exactly,
you.
exactly.
And he's
There's a
got
machine- yeah.
he's got a Japanese English dictionary. It's just literal. So how does he know your mum cuts your hair then? You've never said that on there, have you?
It's not true, Gervais.
Can I just say, I think your hair looks really nice,
Thanks
Lynn.
very much,
I've known you for about 5 years now. It looks lovely.
I laughed at you needing someone to say it. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks good.
What do you mean it looks fine?
It does look good. It looks good. He's got a little bit of product on it, hasn't he?
Yes.
Maybe I have. Maybe I
A little
have.
bit of hair gel. What do you use?
Maybe Gavin had his fingers all over it yesterday. Yeah, I have my hair cut by Gavin of West Hampstead.
Is
He
it
does a
called?
good
Is
job.
that what it's called, Gavin? Or is he a bloke who works in?
It's a Gavin who works in
Do
a
you
barber
use
shop.
that fudge stuff on
Sorry,
your hair?
no. But
I
seriously,
use a form of clay, a moulding clay.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Gavin
It's
recommended
mad.
it.
Yeah.
Gavin recommended it, and I've been very happy so far. with it.
Hold on though.
Rick, what do you use?
I don't.
Yeah.
I just sort of.
Well, that's obvious.
No, I just sort of like comb it back and whatever way it falls, really.
Yeah.
But
You had more questions about Gavin?
Yeah, no.
I was up seeing Gavin yesterday, just having a haircut. There's nothing untoward, and I thought I popped past Habitat. There's a Habitat, and it's quite a trendy kind of designer furniture shop or whatever.
Sure.
And after I popped in there, I thought I'll pick up the sort of brochure, the catalogue. There was a big stack of the new
You
catalogue.
were stunned by the prices you're going to tell me, aren't you?
No, I'll tell you what. I was about walking out with the guy went, "Hey, where you going with the hair? It's a great looking haircut, but where are you going with that catalogue?" I went, "What do you mean?" He went, "It's £2. You've got to pay £2 for a catalogue from Habitat." And I said, well, I could go down to Argos. I can get as many as I want for free. I can go crazy in Argos. I can get them Littlewoods, the mail order people.
Yeah.
They'll send it to my home.
Yeah.
I got to pay £2. There's lingerie in that one. You know, you've just got like some furniture and stuff. And I'm paying £2 from it. If there were some ladies draped over the kind of filing cabinets, I'd be interested. I'd
I
pay
love
£2.
the fact that you... Now, what did you say, though? You didn't say I can go down to Argos and get as many as I like. What did you
did.
say?
Yeah, I did. I said, well, what are you talking about? This is, why am I paying
That is a bit
£2?
weird charging for a catalogue.
But this
'cause
is a
it's
catalogue
that's
just to tell me what I might want to buy.
It's sort of their calling card. It's like paying for a poster or a sticker.
Exactly.
Of
This is what
something.
it's just like. It's almost like paying an entrance fee to go into the shop.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good... I mean, because it's good to just walk around and browse. So, I mean, I'd pay £1 to like, walk around a really
Yeah.
good shop.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this: if Habitat maybe had some kind of like sort of centrefold.
Why don't you do
I'd
this?
be interested.
I'll tell you what, in a great shop like Habitat, you pay £1, right? If you buy anything, that comes off the thing. If you don't buy anything, you've paid
You've
£1,
wasted
stop
£1.
wasting their time.
It's an incentive to buy.
I wouldn't like it.
Sure.
I wouldn't go in there. I think it's a terrible idea.
Well, anyway, that's
What should we
that.
play?
That was a sideways look at the world of high street shops.
I think you should play the award-winning Ms. Dynamite.
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
she's cracking.
Yeah. Ms. Dynamite. Good, that, innit?
It's cracking. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Mercury Award winning.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Yeah, good luck to her. Good luck to her.
I must admit, I wanted the streets, but
I love
the Streets.
she did a very good second choice, and you know, wish you all the luck in the
All
world.
the luck in the world.
I'm looking at your hair.
It's not
right?
bad, is it?
And you have bigged it up, so you're quite. So I assume you didn't go to a barber. You've gone. This
This
actually
is a
proper-
hairdresser's. This is
Right.
Gavin of West
Okay,
Hampstead.
I'm going to ask you now,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not going to take the mickey, even if it's £100. I'd think you're a fool, and I know you wouldn't pay that much. But it's obviously more than the £5 then, isn't
Yes.
it? How much did you pay?
Ricky Gervais, for this haircut, I paid the princely sum, and I was proud of it, 22 notes. But
That's all right.
But I went up to 24 because I was pleased with what I had. Little tip for him.
£2 tip.
£2 tip. I could have just given him one of those Habitat catalogues. He'd have been pleased with that.
I love
Just
about
flap that on the desk.
Yeah, and he'd have gone, thanks very much. And you'd
yeah.
like to go, I'm going to be honest, Gavin, that is not free.
Exactly.
If that had been an Argos catalogue, then throw me out of it. It was an insult.
exactly.
Look at the price. Go £2. You go, yeah.
Yeah.
That £2 is yours.
It's yours. You're
Would
taking
you,
that home.
Would you prefer the money? What should we do?
Yeah.
We're going to usually play a new one around this time. What new adverts have we got?
Plenty here.
Oh, come on, let's
Come
go.
on. Are you in any?
No.
XFM.
Badly Drawn Boy. I imagine that's starting a British film. Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? They're jumping on a London bus and they're going around London.
Well, of course, the film about a boy, he did the soundtrack for. So if you were a little bit more up on films and stuff, you'd have already
Yeah.
known that idea's been done, and you wouldn't have embarrassed yourself, and there wouldn't be egg on all our faces.
Oh,
but
no.
thanks very much.
Sorry
Rick.
about that, I'm eating. I'm very messy, aren't I?
yeah.
What have you got, Steve? What have you got for
Rick,
me?
I'm glad you've asked. Thanks for asking. This is a Stevie Wonder track. Now, I hope people aren't as offended by Stevie as they were by Pink.
I'm sure they won't be.
I mean, for goodness sake, he's one of 20th century's greatest artists.
Yeah.
This is from an album, not one of his more famous, Fulfillingness's first finale.
Yeah.
And this is a track called You Haven't Done Nothing. But Rick, here's a little quiz for you, a little pop quiz for you.
Oh.
There is a very famous backing vocal group here. I mean, they were famous in their own right, but here they're doing backing vocals. I'd like you to identify them. And there's an Office DVD winging its way to you, Ricky, if you can spot who it is. Let's
Right,
hear it.
okay, the pressure's on.
Oh, magnificent. Do you not enjoy
Brilliant.
that?
Excellent.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Stevie Wonder, You Haven't Done Nothing from Fulfillingness's first finale. It's quite tricky, that, the backing vocals.
Well, I
They're not
never get
particularly
that.
prominent,
well,
are
it
they?
can't, and it could be anyone. So I'll just go for someone that's a vocal group with, I don't know. Is it obvious or is
It's
it...
very obvious.
What, that it would be that they would back him?
It's not obvious that they would back him, but it's obvious that, I mean, they are huge stars, or they were huge stars.
And what is, was it, what's those, what, mid-70s? Early 70s?
Talking mid-70s. 1974 is the album. There's an office
It's not,
DVD winging its way
not
through.
the Jackson 5. or
It's the
something like
Jackson
that.
5.
Is it really?
There they are. Well done.
Well, there you
They
go.
are, yeah.
Well
I mean, that's how
done.
big Stevie was, that he could ask the Jackson 5 just to stroll in
There you go.
with some fairly
See?
nondescript backing vocals. Good stuff.
First album I ever got, Jackson 5.
Was it? Which
Yeah.
one?
It was the one with Rockin' Robin on it.
Nice. Did you rock to that? I imagine you
I-
did.
I walked
Grooved around to that. How old were you? What were you talking? 18?
I was about, I suppose, I don't know, 11 or 12, and I had one of those little cassette players, so when you had to press down play and and it had a little handle that came out,
They're brilliant, yeah.
and I had one CD with it. And
Well, one tape.
One tape, yeah.
Sure. And you bought it yourself, did you? Or
No,
did
no,
you-
that was a Christmas present.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
And that was the only one you had for, like, I imagine, like a year or something. Just
Well,
that one
it's-
tape
yeah,
endlessly played.
until I-
What was
yeah.
your first record purchase?
It was
Sophie?
a Disco Fever compilation. Well, actually called Disco Fever, and I got it because I loved Yes
Wait a
Sir,
minute.
I Can
What, are you
Boogie.
embarrassed about having your mobile on, or what?
Something's vibrating, and I'm assuming
Sorry.
it's a mobile.
Oh, so it's my boyfriend. Oh. I did turn the ringer off. Oh, sorry.
So what, it's a Disco Fever compilation?
Yeah, featuring Baccarat, Yes Sir, I Can Boogie.
Cracking.
Yeah.
And Space Float On, I think, which is what I want. What I wanted.
Float On, that
yeah,
one?
that's one. Yeah,
That's the Floaters, isn't it?
The Floaters.
Yeah.
yeah. Always made me laugh.
Larry.
Yeah.
My name's...
I
yeah.
don't know.
Magic Fly by Space.
Oh, right.
Do you remember that
no,
one?
I don't.
No, yeah.
No.
I
Okay.
don't know if my first purchase is cool or not, really, because I suppose it seems like it was. It was the greatest hits of the Stranglers.
That is so
we
cool.
thought
Are the
it
Stranglers
was
quite cool?
That's
Yeah.
scary, because, I finished school by the time that came out, I think. That's scary. The Greatest of the Stranglers, no, I was
Well, I
never
think
a
that's more to
Stranglers
do with the
fan.
fact that my parents didn't have any records in the house. They had, I think, they had the Jeff Love Orchestra plays big war theme tunes. That's how they had one of those Top of the Pops albums with a woman wearing a neckerchief on the cover.
Yeah.
and that was pretty much it. And the 1812 Overture, played
I
on
had
the
one of
fiddle or
those.
something.
I had one of those with Mozart's 40th on it, because that was released at the time. The
Oh, that wasn't obviously Mozart's 40th birthday. That'd have been a wild swing.
I'm not
If he'd
that
made
old.
it that far, that'd have
Yeah,
been a wild
that'd have
night.
been great,
I'd love to
wouldn't
hear that on record.
How old was he when he died?
He was quite young, wasn't
I
he?
didn't live long that
18
time, did
or
I?
something? He was a genius.
No.
He was a boy wonder.
Yeah,
He was one wonder.
He blew
But
up.
what people don't realise-
It was like Alec Jones. It was
What a
all
lot-
over by the time he was 11.
What a lot of people don't realise about Mozart was that he also, in his spare time, used to solve crimes. Yeah, that was why he was so. That was what musical crimes. He was often said,
Oh, we've come
plagiarism
full
issues, things
circle
like that.
now,
We have
haven't we?
indeed. We've
Yeah,
brought that
yeah.
right back. We
Actually,
right
I
back.
hate to interrupt you, boys,
Go on,
but we
is it nearly
have
the
got
end?
to squeeze one more song in
Gotta wrap
before.
it up, have we?
Well,
yeah, break.
what should we do? What should we have?
What have we got there, Claire? 'Cause
Well,
we haven't
I've-
thought this through, really. I
I've got
didn't-
this one I want to play you. I want
What
you
is
to
it?
do
What
by
is
the
it?
Electric Six.
It better be good, because if you end a show with it, I mean, we've had lots of faux pas
This
and really
is
bad
going to
bits.
be possibly the biggest song of 2003.
You think so?
Rick?
Go on then.
Man
Yeah.
alive.
Electric
So this is it.
Six.
Thanks very much indeed, Claire, for
Cheers,
coming down.
thank you.
No, it's a
been
pleasure.
No, it
Yeah.
really
Is
was
Karl
good
back
fun.
next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just he doesn't care, does he?
yeah.
Can we just quickly say, so you're on Parkinson tonight then, Ricky, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And the office starts, what is it, Monday?
This is easier, this, isn't it? And there's a DVD winging its way.
Yeah.
I guess I do want one.
See you next week.